Hello everyone. You know who this is. Yet you have absolutely no idea. Of course.
Wow. Somebody gonna be famous. Real famous.
I sit here writing to you now with my exceptionally long penis buried deeply and warmly into my vagina butt.
Isn't that neat?
Julie Hunter 77 has joined the game.
Call 911. This place needs to be swatted. It's obnoxious.
You have a bully cabal.
You don't find people being bullied into suicide on 4chan.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
Okay, if he says any more bad words, I'm gonna hang up on him. He doesn't own Kiwi Farm, and he died less than me. A little kid named Moon owns Kiwi Farm.
How do they make this more and more epic every time? We'll defend ourselves!
I'm sorry, I'm a soy-filled bitch and like your videos.
Aim!
If we get Donald Trump just to tweet out, I mean, you know, just a tweet that mentions the hashtag Gamergate, it doesn't even necessarily matter how we use it. Man, the blue check marks are going to shit their fucking pants.
It's 2019. I can't believe anybody believes in a spinning fucking ball of water.
True. I bet you when Jim finds out, he's gonna just give me so much shit.
One never knows when the homosexual is about.
I've had over 1,000 rejections in real life, 2,000 rejections online, so that's 3,000 rejections total. I aim as low as possible. I aim for obese women, ideally ugly and obese. I would do anything just for a 300-pound ugly.
A Yorkshire Terrier live in the wild. It's in plain sight, but you just don't see it.
Hello everyone. You know who this is. Yet you have absolutely no idea. Of course.
Wow. Somebody gonna be famous. Real famous.
I sit here writing to you now with my exceptionally long penis buried deeply and warmly into my vagina butt.
Isn't that neat?
Julie Hunter 77 has joined the game.
Call 911. This place needs to be swatted. It's obnoxious.
You have a bully cabal.
You don't find people being bullied into suicide on 4chan.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
Okay, if he says any more bad words, I'm gonna hang up on him. He doesn't own Kiwi Farm, and he died less than me. A little kid named Moon owns Kiwi Farm.
How do they make this more and more epic every time? We'll defend ourselves!
I'm sorry, I'm a soy-filled bitch and like your videos.
Aim!
If we get Donald Trump just to tweet out, I mean, you know, just a tweet that mentions the hashtag Gamergate, it doesn't even necessarily matter how we use it. Man, the blue check marks are going to shit their fucking pants.
It's 2019. I can't believe anybody believes in a spinning fucking ball of water.
True. I bet you when Jim finds out, he's gonna just give me so much shit.
One never knows when the homosexual is about.
I've had over 1,000 rejections in real life, 2,000 rejections online, so that's 3,000 rejections total. I aim as low as possible. I aim for obese women, ideally ugly and obese. I would do anything just for a 300-pound ugly white girl.
I said it's not even hot. You are not allowed to bring her to the hospital. No, you get no permission to fucking do it.
You gotta be kidding. It's just like this declaration, right, of male dominance.
Put that in your pipe.
I definitely cheated on Super Mario with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Stop doing this stuff.
He's like the blue seductress who takes me out into the night and does wonderful things to me.
And never stop!
Look at the picture. See the skull. the part of bone removed. The master race Frankenstein radio controls the brain thoughts broadcasting radio, the eyesight television, the Frankenstein earphone radio, the threshold brainwash radio, the latest new skull reforming to contain all Frankenstein controls, even in thin skulls of white pedigree males. Visible Frankenstein controls the synthetic nerve radio directional antenna loop. Make copies for yourself. There is no escape from this worst gangster police state using all of the deadly gangster Frankenstein controls. In 1965, CIA gangster police beat me bloody, dragged me in chains from Kennedy, New York airport. Since then, I hide in forced jobless poverty, isolated, alone in this low, deadly town old house. The brazen, deadly gangster police and puppet underlings spray me with poison nerve gas from automobile exhausts and even lawnmowers. Deadly assaults even in my yard with knives, even bricks and stones, even deadly touch taping or electric shock flashlights, even remote electronically controlled around corners projection of deadly touch tarantula spiders, or even bloody murder accidents to shut me up forever with a sneak undetectable extermination, even with trained parroting puppet assassins in maximum security insanity prison for writing these unforgivable truths until my undetectable extermination. I, Francis E. Deck, Esquire, 29 Maple Avenue, Hempstead, New York, I stand alone against your mad, deadly, worldwide conspiratorial gangster computer god communism with wall-to-wall deadly gangster protection, lifelong sworn conspirators, murder, incorporated organized crime, the police and judges, the deadly sneak parroting puppet gangsters using all the gangster deadly Frankenstein controls. These hangman rope sneak deadly gangsters, the judges and the police trick, trap, rob, wreck, butcher, and murder the people that keep them terrorized in gangster Frankenstein earphone radio slavery for the communist gangster government and con artist parroting puppet gangster playboy scum on top. The secret work of all police in order to maintain a communist closed society. The same worldwide mad deadly communist gangster computer god that controls you as a terrorized gangster Frankenstein earphone radio slave parroting puppet. You are a terrorized member of the master race worldwide 4 billion eyesight television camera guinea pig communist gangster computer god master race. You're living, thinking, mad, deadly, worldwide communist gangster computer god secret overall plan, worldwide living death Frankenstein slavery to explore and control the entire universe with the endless stairway to the stars, namely the man-made inside-out planets with nucleonic powered speed much faster than the speed of light. Look up and see the gangster computer god concocted new fake starry sky, the worldwide completely controlled deadly degenerative climate and atmosphere through the new world-round translucent exotic gaseous envelope, which the worldwide communist gangster computer god manipulates through countless exactly positioned satellites, the new fake phony stars in the synthetic sky for ages before Frankenstein controls apoitic interbreedable with apes had no alphabet, not even numerals. Slavery conspiracy over 300 years ago. Ideally tiny-brained apoitic gangster government eyesight TV gangster spy cameras. Computer god new world order degeneration. With gifted with all gangster Frankenstein controls. Deadly gangster parroting puppets or brain programmed robots. Deadly ape Frankenstein machines. Degenerative disease to eternal Frankenstein slavery. Overall plan through one world communism. Top secret code word meaning worldwide absolutely helpless and hopeless simple language mongrel mulatto apoitic worldwide systematic instant plastic surgery butchery murder fake aging so all people are dead or useless by age 70 done at night to you as a Frankenstein slave parroting puppet gangster slave. Now even you know I am a menace to your worldwide mad deadly communist gangster computer god. Therefore I must go to extermination before I am exterminated by this gangster computer god concocted and controlled worst mongrel organized crime murder incorporated gangster communist government. I hand you the secrets to save the entire human race and the entire universe. donate money or even a manual typewriter to me for your only hope for a future.
Well, good morning, chat. Oh boy, don't you love a start on Odyssey where everything goes shits the bed right away? It's always super fun. Now, I know it's not the audio on my side. I can actually guarantee it's not the audio on my side because when you watch the replays, audio comes through. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe they don't like our choice in music, chat. I'm not sure why it's starting out muted on me. I had everything nicely set up. I was going to actually screen share chat and do all that fun stuff. And now I don't have the energy to. Now I'm all sad. Oh, God, I'm all sad now. At least I got the dancing pudding. That will be emailed to Odyssey, and we'll have that in chat probably within the next week. So there you go. There's your little dancing pudding coming soon. Look at him go. He's so happy. He's got that chud energy to keep him going through the morning. Happy little guy just jiggling his little ass off. Who doesn't love that? How has your week been? Have you been enjoying yourselves waiting? Waiting for the election results? What are we on, day 4 or 5 now? And so we wait to see, is that going to be a red tsunami or a little red piss puddle? Is it a piss puddle or a tsunami? I don't know. We're all just sitting around desperately waiting to find out election results that should have been probably read off like a day in. But now we're not gonna get them now. Because fuck us, I guess. Fuck all of us. A total Nick wave. Is that right? Was that what we're going for, chat? Oh boy. We're only a few minutes in and we've already dropped an N-bomb. The dreaded N-bombs are already getting dropped. Let me run to the money here for a moment from Funky Mother F. Kickity bike. From Wallums, we've got donate money or even a manual typewriter for your only hope for the future. Anusis Kalooks, fucking Spinnies, fix it, Jim. And then he rees quite a bit. From Mecca, rejoice my fellow moon crickets for another Saturday is upon us with our consistently tech-troubled host. And finally, Triggers McNick, juke jiving, buck dancing, weave wearing, butt twerking, watermelon eating, chicken sniffing, bike stealing, Nick's new to rambling, pants sagging, fat woman raping, Sambo looking, lip smacking, pale palm having, Baluma banging, Harambe killing, pickaninny moon cricket gollywog, tar baby, Hottentot. We got a whole bunch of racism coming through. Welcome to Odyssey. And don't let me forget my oodles, my 0.1 oodles from HTRTU. It's going to be a purple goy slap. I don't know what's going on with the election. I know we need to do a minor election update. Oh, do I run over to 538? If I hit election results, am I going to just be looking at the same shit I've been looking at for the last 4 days? Probably. What does Google say? What does Google say for our election results? Oh, what do you know? Everything is fucked and nobody cares. Currently has the GOP at 48 in the Senate with the Democrats 47. Georgia, of course, going off into a runoff election. Nevada and Alaska both looking like they'll be Republican, meaning at the very least it'll be tied in the Senate. Oh boy, fun times. It's a toss-up. It's a tie. How about the House? How's the House looking? It's 211 for the GOP and 199 for the Democrats. GOP needs 7 more for a majority. It looks like they'll probably do it until those mysterious ballots comes in. And then governor results, GOP 25, Dems 23, with the GOP having lost 1 seat and waiting to take, again, Alaska to put them at 26, probably, more than likely, and the Democrats taking Arizona to put them at 24. How exciting. How exciting. You know, I was looking at Joe Kent's election results. He's running right now. If you might remember, Joe Kent was the one that Nick Fuentes wanted to destroy. Push into the dirt. Make him eat shit. I can't remember the exact the exact reason. I'm trying to remember desperately why. Maybe they wouldn't rump or dump each other. I can't remember exactly what's going on. Let's see what's going on with Joe Kent in Washington District 3. He's running against a lady named Maria Gutenklomp Perez. How is your name Maria Perez, and then your fucking middle name. It sounds like a German title from the Nazi army. It sounds like she should be running a death camp. How did that happen? What kind of a parental mixture did you have? Fucking Marie Gutentag Perez over here running for election against Joe Kent. And she's got 50.9% of the votes. He has 49.1% of the votes with under 5,000 separating them and only 70% counted. Looks like Joe could take it. Not 100% sure. And then Lorraine Bobbitt. I don't, I've heard this lady brought up a bunch of times. I'm so disinvested in fucking politics at this point, but every time I hear, and this is probably a sign of my age, but every time I hear her brought up, I think Lorena Bobbitt, and then I can't help but wonder, why is it people are voting for somebody that cut a dude's dick off? Like, what, Lorena, do you all remember Lorena Bobbitt? Probably not. I'm probably a chat full of Zoomers. Probably don't know who that is. She's a chick that decided, just in the middle of the night, she woke up one night and decided, hey, you know what'd be fun? I'm going to cut my husband's dick off and then feed it to the dog. I think she fed his cock to the dog and then took it away like it was a chew toy and then flushed it down a sewer. She was not happy with the man's penis. The dick snipper. Yes. Oh, we got the chat members. The chat members. But every time I'd see her come up on some political polling, or they'd be talking about her in a news story, I'd immediately think about her cutting men's penises off and then wonder, why the fuck is she running for the GOP and who is voting for this person? She threw it off a bridge. I could have sworn she fed it to the dog and then hucked it off a bridge. She did something absolutely catastrophic with that penis. Terribly catastrophic. So let's see. Let's do our Odyssey Saturday morning house cleaning. So we've talked about the election results. There you go. You have no election results. You're going to have to wait probably another 4 days throughout the weekend. I mean, it's Saturday. Friday was, the holiday. So Saturday, Sunday. They probably won't have it Monday because, they're going to be so tired. It's been such a long weekend. We need, God, getting out of bed stuff. So maybe Tuesday. Maybe Tuesday you'll have an answer. So was it a red tsunami? No. Was it a red mirage? No. Will the Republicans take control? Probably. Should they have taken more control? Yeah. Get out there and bitch about the economy maybe and get some votes. But I don't know. I didn't pay attention to a lot of people's political platforms and what they were running on. I'm going to guess they didn't talk about the economy enough and talked about other shit nobody cared about. Who fucking knows? So we'll see what the next 2 years of wacky Biden's going to be like. Maybe. Maybe he'll stroke out again for the 80th time and shit himself. What did he do in front of the Pope? Was it piss himself or shit himself? I can never remember. I can't remember exactly what it was. I think he dropped a deuce in front of the dude. he took a number 2 in front of the Pope. I'm fairly certain that's what it was. I'm not sure what leader will be next. Maybe an imam. Maybe he'll visit the Middle East and take a shit in front of the Ayatollah. Hey, it's me, Wacky Joe Biden, eating my ice cream. Here's some crazy shit's going on in Iran. Hey, what's that sound? Oh, my tummy's rumbling. Hey, Ayatollah, come get a sniff of this. Imagine the smell. His butt's been wiped. Just embarrassing. Well, that is our president. That is our president, Joseph Biden, running around, walking into walls, shitting himself. God bless America. Okay. Well, so we've got the puddings coming. Election results probably be another 4 days away, so everybody enjoy waiting for that to see which direction the country's going to go in. And we've got a lot of other stuff to talk about. I had a whole fun little show planned. That went out the window. Not entirely my fault. I ended up watching Patrician TV's 20-hour fucking retrospective on Skyrim because my autism is that strong and nothing can stop it. I ended up sitting down and watching that because it debuted yesterday on 11/11. 20 hours straight talking about a game I don't even like. Because I enjoyed his Morrowind retrospective. And then I watched the Oblivion one, and I don't even like Oblivion. In fact, Really, I haven't liked much of the Elder Scrolls in the last decade, to be honest with you. But I got distracted and watched that because I'm a lazy boy. And then I played Tactics Ogre, Remaster, Reborn, whatever it is. God, I'm terrible. Just horrible. Churlish and chicanerous. Just shameful. But we do have something queued up for today. Something which is the main focus. We're going to be talking about Mr. Destiny's Wild Ride. You know, I saw this start to unfold, and I don't know what it is with this dude. Maybe it's like, can you Harry Potter fans help me out here? Are they called Horcruxes? Did I get that right? Did I pronounce the imaginary word right? I think I might have. I think Destiny is taking on degenerates and raising them up to hide pieces of his soul in them. They're his little Horcruxes, and he has two of them now. One of them's in Vaush. That would be his political Horcrux, and Mr. Girl would be his sexual Horcrux. I think he's aiming for immortality. Our little Dr. Frankenstein is letting loose his creations everywhere. Have I said that right? Horcrux? Yes. Okay, see, I can pronounce these words. Jim's a smart boy. He knows what he's talking about. Yeah, I watched the Vouch thing unfold. I know that he was a little up-and-comer in the Destiny community, a little hanger-on orbiter, a big fan. The guy that wants to get retarded chicks to jack horses off. And then that imploded. And so I guess Destiny went and handpicked another one, decided, hey, can I find somebody that's, I don't know, equally as fucking crazy, but maybe more disturbed? Oh, Mr. Girl sounds like a good choice. I'll pick Mr. Girl. And then what do you know? Everything's starting to implode on that. So I think that's going to be our main focus. Because there's some weird fucking shit going on with this. I know everybody seems to know the lore of Mr. Girl. My understanding of it is something about the movie's cuties, pedophilia, weird sex shit. Like that's when you say Mr. Girl to me, those are the three things that pop into my mind. Namely because I've been informed by chat and from the bits and pieces I've seen here and there. So, you know, it's just, where do we even start with the Destiny thing? You know, we'll probably look at some long-form videos of him in his streams. Because Mr. Girl's channel was struck, a lot of his shit is gone. And I can't really go to Pornhub to show you his pornography. But you're not missing much. I'm not sure what it is with male content creators in this impulsive drive to put their penises on the internet, especially when their penises end up being so tiny. Maybe don't put out sex stuff unless you're swinging some meat. All right, feel free to be a degenerate fuck. If you've got like a cock that's, admirable. If you got a dick that's got some length or girth to it. But if you're rocking a baby dick, maybe don't make a porno video. If you've got a little itty bitty cock, maybe keep it in your pants. Don't put it up on Pornhub. Don't revenge pornography somebody. That could be anybody. Anybody could do that. I haven't violated any terms of November. Chat. So I can't share that with you, but it exists. They're sharing it on Twitter because Twitter doesn't give a fuck anymore. If you've got an itty bitty, just don't. That's true. But for some reason, they can't fucking help themselves. It's some weird compulsion. They have to run out and start sharing their dicks with everybody. I can think of, is it like 7 now, or are we at number 7? Male content creators that have shared their tiny little baby dicks with the internet? And maybe should have not done that? But they just keep fucking doing it. Now, I'm not sure if they try to come up with, well, some of them try to come up with excuses like it's Costanza from fucking Seinfeld. It's a little bit of shrinkage. It's cold. You don't understand. It's cold. Fucking Christ. Now, we've got the FTX stuff, but I kind of want to dig into that a little bit more. There have been numerous threads on Twitter talking about the relationship between the people involved regarding academia, banking, finance, just a whole lot of shit, politics, and the MIT connection, which I find actually the most interesting. We're not going to really dive into it today, but I will say this. Didn't they make like 2 fucking movies about MIT doing shit like this before? Only it was with card counting and gambling in Vegas. Do you remember those movies? That was MIT, wasn't it? Where some professor thought, hey, can we fuck over a financial organization by cheating and making money? and then they all go to Vegas to do that. And now here we have cryptocurrency, and it's MIT people involved, and they're fucking over a financial organization to make money. I'd say the fucking problem's MIT. I think these motherfuckers just do it to get off to it. Their math department probably deserves to get their ass kicked. Hey, let's fuck up the entire cryptocurrency economy and kill faith in the entire thing because we're MIT and we don't give a fuck. Let's go fuck up Vegas. Let's go fuck up cryptocurrency, make money, and then the cocky shits will write a book 2 months from now and get it made into a movie starring Brad Pitt. And a bunch of idiots will be like, oh my God, that's so exciting. Oh my God, MIT, can you believe they did that? That's so exciting. Yeah, thanks for fucking up the crypto economy. Really, everybody's so thankful for that. Classic MIT. But yes, there seem to be connections all over the place. Again, governmental, financial, banking, celebrity shit, political shit. Just disastrous. Oh, sorry, Goy. Did I lose you billions of dollars? Oopsie doodles, Goy. My MIT professor said it'd be okay, though. Do you know how mad I would be right now if I was negatively affected by these fucks at MIT? Again, I'm directing this directly at MIT because I know you dirty motherfuckers are behind it. You're always this reeks of the shit that you would pull. MIT are the real moon crickets, are they, chat? It is true. Yeah, I know. I enjoy the name too. It's almost like that's not a real name. Bankman. A Jew connected to MIT named Bankman has fucked over the crypto economy. I mean, come on. They're dancing on your grave. They're pissing in your face right now, chat. How much of this shit are you going to take? He named, hi, I'm Mr. Bankman, the Jew. You can trust me. Oh, all these guys, they work at MIT. Your money's safeu. You have nothing to worry about. Okay, well, writers got lazy. No, it's not even that they got lazy. They literally are disrespecting you now. They're literally giving you the middle finger, and you're not going to do shit about it. That guy's going to walk away a millionaire. Everybody connected to him is going to walk away a millionaire. And everybody that's going to get fucked, all the bank holders, all the people that can't take their money out, all the people fucked over as secondary or tertiary targets of this shit, what are they going to do? How are they going to recoup from that? So not only are there all these weird connections going on with this FTX shit, but then there was rumors of it getting hacked, people's wallets getting fucked with. It's just a nightmare. It's a giant clusterfuck of a nightmare with billions and billions of dollars on the line. And a Jew named Bankman, and MIT's involvement. You can't make it up. You can't. It's so over the top. It's so over the top. Oh God. From Spheres, we've got a little $25 super chat here. Mr. Girl's small penis explains everything. I probably should have timed that better when I was talking about Destiny, because now it makes it sound like Mr. Girl's small penis is responsible for FTX and Mr. Bankman stealing billions. Let's blame it on him. That's right. Mr. Girl's incredibly small penis is responsible for the entire FTX exchange explosion. He's responsible for Bankman. In fact, Mr. Girl is Mr. Bankman. Have I blown your minds? Are we in the second level of understanding now, chat? Fucking Christ. Oh, I feel bad for you cryptocurrency fucks. I like to make fun of internet monopoly money because I'll never touch it. But I can't deny that a lot of people made a lot of fucking money. If you got in early on Bitcoin and made millions of dollars, congratulations. If you got in early on Chainlink and made millions of dollars, congratulations. If you treated this shit like it should be treated, like it's a known Ponzi scheme and you made money because you played it like a Ponzi scheme, congratulations, you earned your money. If you were using it as a secondary system that's outside of the financial institutions, well, all that know your customer shit that banks have tagged on the ends of all transactions and making your wallets non-anonymous now, kind of fucked you on that. I'm sorry. But it must suck. It must suck to desperately try to build this thing up and make it reputable, to get people interested in Bitcoin and altcoins and all the shit coins that exist. And then to have some dude, some fucking guy named Bankman, come in connected to banks and MIT and financial institutions and just shit down your throat. It must just be the most infuriating shit that could possibly happen. You keep trying to make it. You keep trying to have the faith. You keep trying to convince motherfuckers out there that one day it's going to be worth some money. They just have to have some faith. And then here comes a literal banker Jew. I love the idea that a lot of Jewish people are like, oh, why is everybody so anti-Semitic? Here's your answer. Here's your answer. Mr. Bankman is why. Mr. Bankman's your answer as to why. Was it a Polish motherfucker that pulled this one off? Was it some South African that did this? He wasn't an Australian. Oh, vey. A literal banker Jew. Why is everybody so anti-Semitic with these things? I don't understand it. You know, I'm almost at this point convinced that Jews are really not trying to take over the world, that they just love trolling the fuck out of other Jews. Like that there's some kind of weird internal conflict amongst Jewish people on trying to, like, one group was like, why won't people like us? And the other group was like, dude, let's make everybody hate us because that'd just be funny. This is, it's like they're trolling each other. These two groups are going against each other. Jewish acceptance is on the rise. How can we fuck that? Activate Bankman. Oy vey, activate. Get the Council of Rabbis together. Get Mr. Bankman on the case and have him flush $20 billion down the toilet. Teach those other Jews a fucking lesson. Yeah. Oh. From fucking mother F. Bankman and his Litecoins. I don't know if that's what they're going to rename them. I don't know what the solution to the situation with FTX is. I do like that he put up an apology. He actually tried to do the, I'm sorry, guys. My bad. I'm sorry my 30-year-old ass that's backed by MIT, Goldman Sachs, all these bankers, politicians, and celebrities. I'm sorry that I fucked you into the dirt. I'm so sorry. And I feel really bad about it. I'm going to cry while I'm on my tropical island getting my dick sucked and drinking Mai Tais. Really, tears going to fall down my eye as I think about you being impoverished because I stole your money. Because I let you put your money on the exchange and then I gambled it away. Because I didn't have enough to actually let you withdraw anything. Oh, man. There's going to be a death involved in this story somewhere. I don't know if I'll have to watch the docu-series months from now to find out who it is, but somebody's going to flip off a roof, somersault their way down to the concrete below, or get shot in their office. People lost some real fucking money with this as it's unfolding, and I can't picture them just sitting there and taking it. Somebody's going to get ripped or self-ripped. Explained what happened, Jim. Well, there was an exchange, FTX, that had people's money, and then nobody could withdraw the money, and everybody's like, why is that? And it turns out the notorious Bankman had done some shenanigans. It's the simplest way to explain it. I suppose we could have somebody that knows a great deal about cryptocurrency come on and explain all the ins and outs of it. Or I could just simplify it by telling you, Jews. You want the explanation? Jim, what's going on with the cryptocurrency thing? Can you explain that Bankman situation? I hear it's very complex. Oh, yeah, here's my summary of the situation. Jews, Jewish people, Israel, Mossad. Bankman has been activated. Oh, Jim, can you explain it a little bit more to me? I need somewhat more of an explanation. We called it Operation Little Lampshade. All the goys are getting fucked. Oh. You know, if I were Jewish, I'd just roll with it at this point. I'd be like, holy shit, man, we're never going to catch a break with assholes like Bankman out there. So I'm going to dress up as a rabbi. I'm going to do that gift thing and rub my hands together. If I were Jewish, my God, I'd live that stereotype. I would run a fucking YouTube channel called You Stupid Fucking Goyim. That's what that's the channel. That would be the channel name. And every time something like this happened, it would be me cackling for 10 minutes, rubbing my hands together as little coin sounds in the background. Oh, you stupid fucking goyim. That would be, I bet you, that's all I do. Just every news story, that would be my reaction. You silly little goys. Did you really think you could beat Bankman? It's like some supervillain from a fucking Saturday morning cartoon. Ocean Redux for 10. Stop noticing things. Oh, I'm noticing lots of things. Noticing lots of things. Oh. God. It's entertaining. Shut it down. Shut it down, chat. Jewish ASMR. Oh, let me get to that. It really is one of the most on-the-nose stories, huh? That you're ever going to read. But I'll wait for it to unfold a little bit more. I'm curious what direction it's going to go. Is it going to be government intervention? Probably. Are people going to get sued? Probably. Is somebody going to die? I guarantee you somebody's going to die. Our crypto motherfuckers going to cry all day long. All day long. They're going to cry about this story. I'd be mad too. So we'll see. Give it a week or two, and then we'll see what the finale of this looks like. But it is exciting, and it's currently still unfolding. I mean, I have enough trouble managing fiat currency. You want me to get into cryptocurrency, and then you got shit like this. Ugh. I'd be the motherfucker that would lose my cold storage wallet or pick an exchange that something like this happens on. So, yeah, fuck that. I'm sorry. Can we get a little salute in chat to all the crypto nerds out there on their brave journey through this dangerous forest? Because they could use that emotional support right now. Because it's been a tough week. It's been a tough week with the SEC ruling against Library for LBC, and then what's going on with FTX. They need an 07. Oh, come on, don't be. Steed saying, no, I won't do it. Come on. They're having a real rough fucking time right now. Not like this, crypto bros. Not like this. Please no. Please no. Not my precious oodles. Somebody chat, I pulled my money out a month ago. Well, congratulations. You survived. So aside from the FTX thing, talking about disastrous financial situations happening, you've got Elon Musk charging everybody $8 for their checkmark notifications, the verifications, excuse me, on Twitter. Which is funny, because he's taking away legacy blue check marks now. And everybody's going to pay $8. And watching this unfold has been really entertaining, especially with, is it Eli Lilly? Is that the name of the pharmaceutical company that just lost $1 billion in stock? Let me pull this one up. Yeah, let me just show you this. If I can pull this up on screen. I don't know. Will this come up on screen? I'll show you. Nice drop. Nice drop. I wonder how much money that actually cost them. Okay, let's see. There we go. That's Eli Lilly right there. You can see there's a bit of a drop-off. What's going on with Eli Lilly? I don't understand it. Why? I mean, it's only 2%, but that 2% is probably billions of dollars. Oh, it's because somebody decided to have a bit of a giggle over on Twitter.com. By getting a checkmarked account and then telling everybody insulin was free. Uh-oh. Oopsie. Hey, we're Eli Lilly, the largest large pharmaceutical company out there. We're going to give away insulin now because it's free. Doesn't cost any money. Oh, did our stock drop through the floor because of that? Oopsie. By the dip. How mad are they? Can you imagine the boardroom meeting about that? What do you mean a fucking tweet just cost us $1 billion? As his fist gets fucking, the CEO, the CFO, punching the walls. They're probably on Discord, screaming at each other. Oy vey. Not the only company that's happening to. Other companies are having similar situations. I love it. I mean, well, if I paid $40 billion plus for some shitty social media platform, I'd probably wreak havoc too. I'd let people just get out there and just do whatever disastrous shit they felt like doing, troll the fuck out of each other, let things go up in smoke. What's going to happen? Who's going to stop him? He can do whatever he wants. He can verify anybody, any account. Speaking of verified accounts, did you know that Nick Fuentes is back on Twitter? I can't believe it. Nick Fuentes. I know that he's been desperately trying to get back on Twitter, and apparently, I've been informed, he is now back on Twitter. let me share. Let me share his new Twitter account. I mean, it says it's verified, so that must mean it's the truthfully accurate Nick Fuentes. It's got the blue check mark, chat. Here we go. See, look, a blue check mark at deranged fruitcake Nicholas J. Fuentes. And even here, look at this. Look, all the gripers have come out to support him. Look, wow, he's a secret fan. Who knew? Twitter's #1 homosexual is finally back. Nicholas J. I love the fact that, from what I understand, there was initially a different little user icon, PFP, for this account where he was gargling cum. And somebody at Twitter was like, hey, we got reports that your avatar there is gargling cum. Could you change that? And then they changed it, and they're like, okay, you're good to go. So Twitter looked at an account called @derangedfruitcake, and their only problem was, please don't gargle cum in your avatar, and you're good to go. Continue being verified. Thank you for that $8. Oh, that's some good shit. And I believe it's Yoel Roth was the name of their security guy. Not sure exactly what his title at the company was, but he's walked away. Their inclusiveness policy guy, I don't know. At this point, I think it's just Elon Musk sitting behind a desk laughing half the day. Just not giving a fuck, banning celebrities, giving out check marks. He doesn't fucking care. Everybody wants that little blue tick mark. And they're all paying $8 to get it. I don't know how financially viable that is for the long term, but people are laughing about it right now. I'm seeing accounts with like one fucking follower verified. Oh, that must feel nice. And then to get to go and yell at a celebrity or a politician. Also, very interesting timing, wouldn't you say? That Lucas, Twitter shine expert, and his cadre of Twitter followers have all decided to suddenly just kind of walk away from Twitter. So weird. So weird that the Twitter shine brigade, after this, everybody can get verified, and the secret that people were paying $15,000 to get verified. After that all came out, suddenly they don't want to be on Twitter anymore. It's almost like those special privileges of canceling people don't mean shit anymore. It's kind of like, all your thunder got stolen. All those bots retweeting you aren't around to do it anymore. Oh, that's so sad, Keffels. That's so sad. It is funny, Chad, yeah. Bizarre. So who won at the end of the day then? I mean, we had Keffels declare war on Kiwi Farms, get 98 different fucking companies to come in and try to gangbang Josh in his ass, and get him taken down for, a week here, 2 weeks there, 4 days here. But at the end of it, Keffels and the Twitter Shine Brigade have all run off of Twitter and are eating each other alive, while Kiwi Farms is back up and running. Is it fair to say Keffels lost? Did Josh win that, chat? I mean, I think we need to poll this. This needs to be a poll question. Chat, did Josh win the great Twitter war? Press 1 if Josh won. Press 2 if Keffels won. Because the way I'm looking at it right now, it kind of looks like Keffels got their Twitter little ass beat. Probably drowning themselves in a bathtub full of Twitter shine as we speak. I'm seeing a lot of ones come through. There was an awful lot of shit talk about Josh not being able to pull this off or losing. So a lot of people get real giddy about that. And yet, Kiwi Farms is up and running miraculously on the ClearNet, while Keffels is trying to do Twitch streams to an audience of 5 people. Somebody's DSP won. DSP took it. Oh, was that the other one? Was it Liz Fong? Yeah, so Keffels and Liz Fong are eating each other right now. Putting out snidey little tweets at one another and then deleting them and trying to pretend they're not doing that. And then both putting up public statements. Oh my God, for my mental health, I need to leave Twitter right now? For your mental health, you need to leave Twitter? You were using it for the last 3 months to get rid of anybody that laughed at you. What do you mean for your mental health? Oh, now it's too much. Now the GoFundMe's over, so Keffels is suddenly not as interested. Now Kiwi Farms is back up, so Keffels is suddenly not interested. Now Liz Fong is getting some blowback. What was that crazy shit Fong said? What was, like, some kind of shit related to surprise rape? Or do they call it a consent accident? Just batshit lunacy? Somebody in chat has to know this. Was it? I'm almost certain it was a consent accident. Was that the name of it? Where you accidentally, oopsie daisy, rape someone? Consent accident. I'm certain that's what they said. Oh, let me see if I... people are saying yes. Let me see if I can find a screen cap of it. Oh, what do you know? I found somebody that has a screen cap of it. Let's take a look at... the phrasing of this is just it's just good stuff. It's good stuff. Liz Fong can... Here we go. This, of course, because they deleted it, so it had to be screen capped. But there's the archive link. We'll start it off at the top here. Sigh. I was hoping not to have to do this. Oh, I bet. But now the other party in this is publicly discussing her side. And of course, when you're talking about Twitter, you never know if a her is actually a her or a him. I need to be transparent and accountable while defending myself, and hopefully not make the situation worse. Thread. CW. Allegations of sexual assault. CPTSD. I'm not going to name her, but she has chosen to discuss the incident and name me, so I feel I have no choice but to respond, and to do so publicly in order to explain my view of the circumstances and clear my name. CW. Allegations of sex... Okay, we got to keep putting that in there. This attempts to describe a consent accident that occurred on November 3rd in Zurich. A consent accident. I'm going to try to be as carefully as I can, conduct a blameless retrospective about what happened. I've known this person who accuses me of sexual assault for over 8 years. Oops, they let it out of the bag, by the way, folks. See, before they were referring it simply to the title consent accident, but now it's sexual assault. And relevantly, she has known that I once had a psychiatric service animal. That dog passed recently. The dog recently passed away, but my family still has another dog. What the fuck does that have to do with rape? Oh, you see, I'm sorry. My psychiatric service animal passed away, and that made me go on a consent accident spree. Don't you understand? Okay, are you heartless, you right-wing neo-Nazis? When my psychiatric service animal accidentally had its accident, I started consent accidenting women nonstop in the back of alleys as they screamed for mercy. What is it with this new rephrasing of every bad thing? Can't call a pedophile a pedophile. What are they now? Minor attracted person, a map? But isn't that even shifting into some new fucking bullshit term? Now we can't call it rape. Now it's a consent accident for any sexual assault that might happen. Such interesting language to use. Because then you don't sound like a complete psychopath lunatic. Because now when people discuss this, whatever this event was, it's a consent accident. Oh, well, that can't mean anything bad. I mean, if it was rape, they'd just say rape, right? It was sexual emergency, that's right. The consent accident happened due to a sexual emergency. You just don't fucking understand. So yeah, you've got Liz Fong running around dealing with their consent accidents that happened in Zurich. And Keffels, very angrily upset because I guess in the hierarchy, you have to remember the progressive stack still exists to some degree. And even though they're a Twitter and supposed to be at the top of the stack, they're still white. So they got into a fight with a black Twitter who's one rung above them and declared they were a racist. And then Liz decided to throw Keffels under the bus, and it started the Ouroboros cycle of self-eating, and they're all devouring themselves now. So while that's happening, Josh has brought everything back. Josh won. Kiwi Farms won. Keffels may have made some money, but we're not going to... I don't know how long that's going to last. How long is that going to last? I mean, Twitter shine's expensive to self-produce. Got to buy all that Chinese knockoff estrogen. You need a bathtub that's not going to melt from all the chemicals you're dumping into it. You got to fend off the lawsuits from preteens' parents who are angry that their son or daughter is now half retarded and downsy because they used your recipe for some concoction you read on some shitty forum or some subreddit. Boy, I love taking medical advice on chemical brewing from Twitter. It's on a subreddit. That's the safe place to go to get your medical advice. They really know how to brew up that shit. I'm sure everything will be super safe there. Do you remember people were having fucking debates about this? I remember a lot of this, it's like bread tube adjacent. Debaters on Twitch and YouTube. We're having conversations about this, trying to act like, well, maybe it's not unreasonable. No, it's completely fucking unreasonable. Telling people to buy Chinese chemicals and brew it in their bathtub so their dicks don't grow. So later on they can have somebody scoop a hole out in between their legs is psychotic. How are you spinning this into anything but absurdity? Oh, well, you don't understand. Their HRT resource guide wasn't really telling them to. No, it was absolutely telling them to do it. That's why they tried to nuke it and make it go away and disassociate with it. Oh, my God. What the fuck is going on in the 2020s? It's just been completely insane. Complete fucking batshit lunacy, chat, is what's been going on. Think of the economy. Well, we have to think of the Twitter shine economy. Maybe it's just a Chinese plot. Maybe the Chinese 20 years ago decided, hey, this is our long-term game plan here. We're going to make Americans think that they're born in the wrong body, not because we believe in any of this gender ideology shit. No, that's insane. We just want to sell them really dirty, cheap chemicals. So they brew bathtub estrogen, and we can make a lot of fucking money. Xanaberries for 5. What's the secret recipe? Well, I think it involves baby blood, some Chinese estrogen, probably at least, 4 or 5 boxes of talcum powder, maybe a little bit of lye. Are they using a little bit of lye in there? What other horrible things can we put in this you're directly injecting into your veins? Let's see. Some bleach, perhaps. A little bit of Clorox. Going to add a lot of water to that mixture. Gotta get it, boil, toil, and trouble. Let's see. What other delicious things can go in our Twitter shine recipe? Well, abrasive cleaning chemicals, acids. We don't we really want to make it so it's got a little bit of zest to it, a little zip in its step. You want to take that Twitter shine and you can feel it taking the effect. Unless you're shitting blood and parts of you are melting, that's how you know it's the officially trademarked, copyrighted Twitter shine recipe. From a refugee from CWCville. Have you ever heard of fluffy pony abuse? Yes, I have. I have heard of it. I've watched some of it when I was doing the, what the fuck is it? It was some Tumblrisms or some internet insanity regarding MLP and their community, bronies. And there was some weird fucking, it was like the monkey abuse shit that was on, it was like fictionalized monkey abuse. If you've ever been on YouTube and that monkey abuse shit where you saw them doing just obscene and insane things that were going on, it was that, but animated. That's my memory of it, at the very least. But that would have been years ago. It's, what it is it bleach, White Claws, and Coors? That's a recipe for Twitter shine? Delicious. Breaking news. Oh, what is this? Is this another statement from Cloudflare? Blocking Kiwi Farm significant adverse feedback. Oh, do you mean people weren't thrilled by Cloudflare bending the knee like a little bitch? Yeah, I know. I can imagine that would be. I could imagine that would be the situation that took place. I could see that taking place. So the Keffel's War arc, I think, is pretty much done. I mean, what else are they going to do? Josh has somehow cobbled together a way to stay on ClearNet to tore things up. Looks like Kiwi Farms is fine. They're all eating each other, and I think they're 5 minutes of fame. Not even 15. They're 5 minutes of fame are done. They got their moment in the sun and melted a little bit because they should be living in a basement in the dark. Have you ever seen Geffels in the sunlight? It's not a pretty picture. Terrible. For .01 oodles, Twitter. Shine main ingredient plastic bags. Oh, that's right. Didn't they melt plastic? Wasn't there some convoluted guide? Like, oh, you got. Hey, listen, here's the trick. Find plastic in your house, and then melt the plastic, and be sure to inhale the fumes while you're doing this. Melt the plastic until it's a nice, consistent lava heat-wise. You know, we want this to be scalding, and then pour in the estrogen and the bleach, and then insert your face into it and drink it like a dog. That's how we do this. Molten, heated plastic, estrogen, and bleach. Face goes right into it, you lap it up, and now you're a pretty little woman. That's how we do it. Thank you. I forgot about that step. I forgot about the step in the Twitter. Themselves, and they should be begging us for DLC. I'd respond to everybody he wouldn't respond to, and it eventually caused them enough shit they wrote a blog post about it. But now you could do that with any corporation and any figure that works at a corporation. The trolling possibilities on Twitter right now are sky high. There is no limit. You could go fucking do catastrophic shit, and there's no stopping you. .01 oodles from Spring Hill. Don't ever forget the greatest Twitter of all, Randy staring his cartoon ghost pussy. Delicious ghost pussy. Do I have screenshots about that? You talking about the DC Deacon thing? Let me see. I do not have screenshots, but I do believe there are still like 1 or 2 stories about Pete Hines being ass hurt over this. Oh, I'm going to have to dig that up. Let's see. What did he call himself? And I can tell you exactly how I swapped the A and the E. So instead of DC Deacon, it was DC Daikon. I'll have to dig. I will find you something related to this. Oh, maybe this actually, let me see if this is actually. Oh, you know what? Why? Actually, fuck. There might be an easier way to do this. Okay, let me go back because we're talking about Okay. I could show you actually, I think I could show you some of the responses. Fucking journalists were a little mad about this one. Oh, I forgot I went around. I'm sorry. This account went around threatening to sue journalists if they gave them bad press. If you write that fucking story, we'll sue the shit out of you. Let's take a look at some of the responses here. Because I could just at the handle and we can look at some of this. Here we go. This was the misspelling of it, but they're responding like it's actually them. Okay, I'll be expecting formal warning before your greedy bastards sue me. I only made it because it isn't an official fan page. And then later on, oh, this is a troll account. And telling everybody that did mods, if you make a fucking mod, I'm gonna come out there and kneecap your ass with a hammer. Beth Blog DC is Pete Hines hacked or is this a troll account? He says Bethesda lawyers will summon me to court. Oh, whoa, dude, seriously? This game is awesome, but buggy as hell. The NPCs are glitched and wouldn't finish a conversation. Really? I'm playing the wrong game? Oh, every time somebody would complain about a glitch on the PS3 edition of, I think it was Skyrim, I tell them that maybe they should stop being poor people and play it on the fucking PC like an adult. They didn't like that one either. Oh, you've got an imposter. Not sure if you know, but you have a psycho stalker pretending to be you on Twitter. He goes by this name. Are you planning a PS3 account? I realized this after the fact. I actually follow Mr. Hines. This guy got so fucked up over it that he thought it was a real account. Oh God, I did this for like a week straight. Just targeting journalists because they're so fucking stupid. It was so easy. Pete Hines got so mad. Oh, let me see if I can find the one that wrote the article about it. And then they have like a little thing where they get together and they try to convince. They don't know. Oh God. 2011. It was only over a decade ago, but it still makes me giggle thinking about how stupid this was. Aren't you the VP of PR? I hope you're not being serious. Okay, if you're the real Pete Hines, what the fuck is going on? Oh, good times. Fun times, chat. I'll see if I could find some of the little articles about that. They'll be buried because, again, it's 11 years ago. Oh, you can't just do that. You can't just pretend to be Pete Hines and tell fans to fuck themselves and you're going to sue them. From Ball and Gesture. Also, apparently FTX was partnered in giving aid to Ukraine since February. Just Google FTX Ukraine. Well, yeah, there was a lot of political contributions, not just the Ukraine thing, but to the Democratic Party as well, from what I understand. It's dirty. The whole FTX thing is super dirty. I'm just going to be honest with you. And it will turn into a bigger shit show than it is right now. But I want to give it a little time in the oven, let it bake a little bit, to find out just how horrific it's going to get. Okay, so we've talked about the incidental stuff. A little bit of Elon and Twitter trolling, the Keffel's Twitter Shine arc, of course. Talked a little bit about FTX and where that's going. But we got the main meat and potatoes, which is Mr. Destiny's Wild Ride. As I said earlier, he's been making Horcruxes to hide himself, to make himself immortal. It's the only problem is he keeps picking sexual degenerates to be them, and then they betray him. Now, there's a whole backstory to this. Really, with this Destiny shit, if I were still making videos, this would be like a 2-hour video. It's so stupid. But apparently, the rough summary I can give you before we get into this is Mr. Girl is mad he got banned on Reddit and has decided in retaliation because of that, he's going to interview everybody Destiny's ever put his dick in to try to get Me Too stories to go after Destiny. Now, on the other side of that, turns out Destiny has a bit of a fetish for fucking crazy girls. How could that turn out wrong? Why is it every time a Destiny story comes up, it involves some crazy bitch? So you've got crazy bitches, Destiny dicking them down, and Mr. Girl trying to assemble an army of used cum dumps to assault the Destiny Kingdom would be the rough summary of that. But we're going to look at some footage of this as it transpires and watch it as it unfolds before us. Fuentes wanted to fuck Destiny? Probably. I think we all saw where that was going. But Destiny was too interested in the crazy e-thoughts to give a shit. The Bipolar Avengers? Yes, chat. The Bipolar Avengers. All right. I'm going to get a drink ready, and then we'll queue up the Destiny stuff and start jumping into this. Put on a fan favorite song, along with a little dancing pudding. So let me go get my drink. Grab a drink yourself. When we come back, we're going to deep dive into Mr. Destiny's wild ride as he creates more Frankenstein fucking monsters. And they come to destroy him.
We gotta find now what do we do? That's the first clue. Now what do we do? That's the first clue. We gotta find the culprit. That's the first clue. We gotta find. That's the first clue. That's the first clue. Now what do we do?
wanna take it up the ass, then that's okay. There's nothing wrong with being a fucking fat. That man just come out the closet? Cause as long as you say no homo, it's not gay. I said it's not gay. If the balls don't touch and if they do, that's okay. Cause there's nothing wrong with being a fucking fat. Little bitch. There's nothing wrong with being a fat. Fucking fat. If you wanna take it up the ass, that's fine with me. There's nothing wrong with being a dick-sucking, fudge-packing fat. Cause as long as you say no homo, it's not gay.
What a heart-rendering song. Oh, right in the cockles of my heart. Oh, I feel so good. There's just nothing wrong with being a fucking faggot. Speaking of faggotry, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget the memberships and buy a hat. Buy a hat. Look at the pudding. Do you like the little pudding? Look at the pudding dance. He loves those fucking hats, folks. Delicious pudding hats. Look at him. He's dancing right in the hat. Okay. Schilling's done. Okay, let's get this fucking video show on the road. Now, there's a video. How old is this? Let me see here. 5 months ago. This video got put out 5 months ago. And it is the weirdest fucking video I've ever seen. Now, this was a Mr. Girl video. I think it's a good place to start when we're talking about Mr. Girl and his personality. But since his channel got taken down, all I have is Destiny watching this video, which is extra funny because now Destiny's involved with dealing with a fucking psychopath. And this video basically screams he's a psychopath. It's some documentary he did about his relationship with his girlfriend. And all he ends up doing is sitting around half naked making her cry. That's the whole video. And it's just weird as fuck. But I think it'll give you a good idea of Mr. Girl. So let me get the audio on. Good. Let's pull up Firefox. Let's hope that works. There we go. And let's we'll skip through this, but it give you a basic idea of our boy here, Mr. Girl. And if you're wondering, if you don't know who any of these people are, Destiny would be the tiny one in the upper left-hand corner. Not tiny because that's a small little camera capture, but because he's literally like 5 feet tall. And the half-naked guy with a beard sitting there holding like a Cheeto on his finger, that would be Mr. Girl. So this is Destiny's newest Frankenstein monster, Mr. Girl, the one that's decided to turn against him.
Percent into that 11%. You have a way of really making.
Oh, is it like, I'm so curious if he's like, if he would accept arguments or if any of this is like movable for him.
So again,
because you told me I could get the fuck out.
Yes.
Right. So you threatened me.
I didn't.
And said if I want fucking boundaries.
It's not threatening you to tell you don't have to talk to me. That's not a threat.
It is a threat.
What is the threat?
I don't know, but I don't know if I can do it another day or if I just can't do it.
So this is like, if I remember right, this documentary, quote unquote, is him and his girlfriend. And Mr. Girl is fucking a sex doll and is like into banging sex dolls because it's like rape and he likes rape. This is, again, going off of memory. But he's like, I just want it to lay there as I abuse it and shove my dick in it. And it's better than you. And he has this, it's so weird. And you'd think Destiny would pick up on how weird that is at the time. But he's like, oh, do you think he'd accept arguments? What if we had a logical conversation about this maniac shit on my fucking stream? What if we had a logical conversation about it?
Okay.
Oh, God, I forgot. This is like a Twitch thing, right? This is like a Destiny thing where I'll have like a WordPad document open, you know, over here. He's writing like bullet points down to this insanity. Here's, you know, here would be my bullet points. Bullet point number 1. Why is there a half-naked pedophile on my screen? Bullet point number 2. Why does he like sticking his dick into plastic and pretending it's real? Bullet point number 3. What mistakes in my life have led me to have a relationship with this man? Those would be the 3 bullet points I'd have up there. Not can we logically have a conversation about how insane all of this is? So let's skip through. Let me just mute him a little bit and just start finding the parts where she starts just having a complete fucking breakdown.
System Korean makeup removal shit if you want to be like ultra food tonight, okay?
I know it's for me when you are just not doing anything. When you're not moaning, you're not like, oh, I know it's for me when you're not making it about yourself. And you have a tendency to make lots of things about yourself. I have a tendency to be very sensitive. If something's 89% for me, but 11% for you, I feel like it's just for you. Because you have a way of you fit 90% into that 11%. You have a way of really making.
Oh, is it like, I'm so curious if he's like, if he would accept arguments or if any of this is like movable for him.
I'm not sure. I want to get to the crying. I just want you to see the crying, and then we can move on to the current stuff.
Set emotions. And what I don't want to do, I don't want to be in the role of rubbing balm on your emotions. I don't want to do that right now. I want you to do that for yourself, and I will do it for myself.
I don't want to do this. I am quitting the interview, and I do not want any of this to be in the fucking video.
Jeez.
Hey, honey, I want to sit down and do a video about me fucking sex dolls, raping them, because that's what I like. I like to rape things. And then I want to make you really uncomfortable on camera. And when you start to get emotionally fucked up over it, I'm just going to pull a Charles Manson and just dead stare you. I'm just going to stare at you. Look at the deadlights. Look at the day. Somebody looked at it. Somebody looked at it, and their soul has disappeared. Just that vacant stare of one day you're going to wake up missing an arm. God, is this what relationships for liberals are like? You know, when I watch Destiny streams and this crazy shit goes on, it makes me think, is this the liberal side of relationships? Because this is really fucking weird.
Okay. Because I'm asking you about sex plans?
Because you are shirking a role that you have agreed to take, I believe, throughout our relationship.
You know, also, can I bring up how weird this is? Let me, so I can watch chat's reaction to this, because I'm kind of curious. So chat, they're sitting down having a conversation together about like a sex schedule. That seems really weird to me. I don't know many relationships where you have to hammer out a sex schedule. Like, we're going to fuck on these days. You're going to suck my dick on these days. I'm going to eat you out on these days. I thought, you know, a normal, healthy relationship, sex was sort of integrated. And it wasn't, you didn't have to like sit down and have debates and negotiations over it. But apparently in breadtuber land or breadtuber adjacent land, that's how it works. You negotiate for dick suckings. Is this like maybe this is like a regional thing? All right. Is he from like New York? Is this a New Yorker thing that I'm unaware of? Do you all negotiate for dick suckings up there? But he made an hour-long documentary about fucking sex dolls and negotiated sex. And the craziest thing is, as Destiny is writing all of this down, like, here are my bullet points for what I want to address on this stream, that doesn't strike him as fucking absurd. He doesn't go, wow, that's weird. That's kind of fucking strange that you'd have to do that. That you'd have to get your significant other on camera and negotiate for a hand job. I don't know. Is that just me? I don't know. Chuds don't ask, we just take. Is that how we're rolling over here, chat? we just take. We don't. Man, we do whatever we want over here. Grab him by the pussy, chat. Monday through Friday's ass eating only. Oh, well, it's good to know we've got the schedule set up. All right, let's go back to the weird.
Stop talking while I'm talking. You have agreed to a role in the past that is assumed you will continue to be in for this conversation as well if we're on camera together. And you can disagree with that. I don't care.
Every conversation we have on camera is me trying to get out of this role.
I don't care.
Well, do you agree with that?
No, I don't.
You don't think every conversation is me saying, like, why can't you just say no or set your boundaries or just admit to what's happening instead of trying to get me to do it for you? I feel like every conversation we film ends up being about this exact topic of me.
Every conversation we film, there are multiple conversations that need to be filmed when it comes to our discussion of our sexual relationship. It's a very weird
Not
thing.
wanting to be in this role.
Yes.
I don't want it to be a default.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm saying you can't escape that because you have all the power, and I don't agree to it. And you are trying to say...
So we can't have a real conversation.
You know, that's remember that line of what she's accusing of. I can't do that because the power dynamics of our relationship is skewed. Because Mr. Girl's approach to try to take Destiny down a peg is to say that he abuses the power dynamics of the relationships he has with women. So Mr. Girl's accusing Destiny of something, which Mr. Girl's significant other has literally just said on camera that he does to her. It's a nice little clip to pull out for the argument later there, Destiny.
You are always in the position of control.
Yes.
Yes.
Right, and you won't let me actually be in control.
No, I'm saying that as the person in control, you also have to be the caretaker to some extent.
No.
Yes, I know.
I see some people in chat saying, I don't know what this is. This is Mr. Girl sitting down with his significant other to negotiate sex and rape a sex doll. This is a little portal. This is your view into hyper liberal land. And to watching this is like everyday normal for them. This is everyday normal for Mr. Girl.
You're saying no,
yes.
And I'm saying yes.
Okay.
We've already been over this.
Okay, so then...
Okay, so that's what I think is happening.
Yeah.
On top of that, you are already kind of pushing my boundaries by asking me to do this.
I'm pushing your boundaries by asking you a question. By asking you for something sexual. I'm pushing your boundaries.
No, you're asking me to...
God, don't they seem like the type of couple that you would hate to do something with? Like, don't these two people seem like the type of people that if you were planning a party or there was a night out with a group, you know, and everybody brought their girlfriends or, wives, husbands, boyfriends, whatever. Everybody's paired up. Everybody's going to go out drinking, maybe watch a fucking movie, go out to a nice dinner. There's going to be a party at somebody's house. There's going to be drinks involved. Don't they seem like the two that would just be the ones that would ruin the night for everyone? Like, they just exude this, like, negative black holeness. Like, they'd suck the fun out of anything. Like, they'd be the people on your, I was going to say Rolodex, but Jesus, that would be old, wouldn't it? They'd be the people that are saved on your phone that you don't want to call, that you don't want to bring, because you know this is what you'd hear at the party. They'd be sitting in a corner. This is a conversation that would be going on. Everybody's trying to have a nice time, and they're negotiating sex terms.
To do sexually pushes my sexual boundaries.
No, asking you to do something doesn't push your boundaries.
Okay, you can say whatever you want.
Yes, because you could just say no.
I understand.
I could ask you if I could drive a car up your ass, and you could say no or yes. It's not pushing your boundaries to ask you for something.
Okay, you're just not listening.
What do you mean by pushing your boundaries? It's not pushing your boundaries to ask you for something sexual.
And while this nutty shit is going on, look at him. He's writing a fucking essay in the right-hand corner. As he's watching a half-naked man negotiate sex. He's acting like this is, oh, well, you know, shit. Huh. I need Mr. Girl. What are his opinions on global warming? Let me write that down. That's a good angle to take here when we're watching a half-naked man beg for sex on film.
What have you done for your own boundaries throughout this conversation? The interview.
I want to get to the part where she starts crying.
And that we have to do it the way you want.
I understand. You're saying it. I don't think there's a way for you to have me on camera on your channel.
Okay, here we go. Here's the... I think this
abusive
is
for me to call you abusive, you fucking monster.
Do you ever get bored of submissive women in bed? No. Submissive people are fine. The problem is when somebody uses submissive as a synonym for lazy. Way different things.
I'm asking you... the way you make people think I'm abusive without saying the word abusive or by doing anything explicit. It's a very subtle throwing under the bus, but it's happening. And I know it's happening.
I can't listen to you. I need to take a break.
Okay, do you want to play Smash?
No, I just want to be alone.
I'm sorry, did he say, do you want to play Smash? Smash Brothers?
Okay, do you want to play Smash?
Do you, hey, whore. Hey, you filthy, monstrous whore. I want to negotiate putting my dick in your ass, and now you're crying like a bitch. Oh, you want to play a game of Smash Brothers? Hey, bro. do you want to... Final destination, no items. Come on. A little bit of Smash.
No, I just want to be alone.
Can you tell me how much time is left on that camera?
677 minutes.
No, I think we could start to hear her sob if I remember right. I want you to really, okay, what we've watched, right, is a video he put up himself about his relationship with his significant other, where she says he abuses power dynamics and then walks off camera sobbing because of how he's treated her. And this is the guy, this is the guy that's going to get an army of e-thought cum dumps to say basically everything you've seen transpire in this video is actually what Destiny does. Everything that he's just demonstrated, that's actually Destiny, not him. Destiny's the guy that abuses power dynamics. Destiny's the guy that makes the girls cry. Destiny is the guy that fucks his orbiters, and because he fucks crazy fangirls, that must mean that he is, I don't know, having consent accidents, as Liz Fong would put it. It's just, this video is so fucking weird. Okay, so that's your first introduction to Mr. Girl. It's just a video I remember. Got it. You know, if I could find it, it's what is it called? You're My Real Doll review excerpt. That's a portion of that documentary that he was doing where he sat down with his girl. That's so weird, man. He is doing Iron Man numbers. That's why he don't give a shit. Oh, I see some gifs going on in chat right now. I'm seeing some gifs. Uh-oh. Oh my god, is he gonna start spurging out on me again? Let's see, what is how the fuck do you convince yourself to put up with a person like this? Just dump her? Jim doesn't have the courage to be as open with his personal life as Mr. Girl. Well, let's see. Well, Jim's not going to put up sex tapes on Pornhub. Jim isn't going to have weird sex conversations on tape. On tape about negotiated sex, which I don't think normal people negotiate sex. I've never had to do that. I'm almost, you know what? I am certain most people don't do that. Chat, I'm going to say, that's a bit of a weird thing. Come on, Jim, just do it. No, I don't think I will. All right. You already got your yoga session. That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting, Chad. You got a yoga session. You got your one yoga session. Give me 1 second. I've got to refresh this. Oh, don't shit the bed on me, Odyssey. Come on. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing shit that people are putting through. From Zannyberries, Anime Graph Maze is a fruitcake all hail Moloch. From Polly64, this is my girl's sex schedule. Muff Monday, T-Girl Tuesday, Whack Off Wednesday. Thursday is the day of rest. Fuck Friday, Safe Word Saturday, and S&M Sundays. Ocean Redux, Stop Noticing Things. From Wollums. Oh no, we've already read that one. All right, I think I'm caught up. The only problem with Odyssey is like, it does this thing where it organizes fucking chats that come through by monetary amount rather than the time that they come through. So then you end up missing half of them. So it's a big pain in the ass. Oh, we got some dolphin ported chat. Well done. Well done, chat. Everybody loves a little bit of dolphin porn. Everybody loves it. Okay. So now you've seen Mr. Girl. Complete. It's a very weird fucking vibe. All right? It's a very weird shit going on with Mr. Girl. Outside of all the other things you may have heard of them. Let's pull up the Destiny discovers that Mr. Girl is now trying to destroy him. Which I guess this started 2 weeks ago. Let's see. Do we want to start with the one from yesterday, or do we want to start with the one from 2 weeks ago? Oh, it's the last debate. God, please tell me there are timestamps on this, because this is really... Mr. Girl joins stream. Hypotheticals. Oh, God. Oh, okay. We'll watch some of it. We'll watch some of this.
About your moderation
Almost
style.
never.
So again, I'm giving you.
No.
I don't agree with that. I think that I'm trying to make a point, and you're trying to disintegrate the conversation, so I can't make.
I think the conversation right now is meaningless.
And the thing that you really have to understand about this is, Destiny is friends with this guy. These two have a relationship together, and he's doing all this weird shit. He's out there being weird. And what brings this to the point where he's now assembling an e-thought army to go after Destiny is he got banned from a subreddit. This is all because he got banned from Destiny's subreddit? This is my understanding of it. So because he got banned from a subreddit, Mr. Girl has now declared sexual jihad against Destiny and is contacting every girl he's deep-dicked to try to assemble an army to make Destiny look bad by getting them to say that he's abusing power dynamics. Which, again, is weird, because the video you just literally watched was his girlfriend saying that Mr. Girl abuses power dynamics. So this would have been 2 weeks ago. In the span of 2 weeks, Mr. Girl has assembled his army.
Is some level of conformity required?
I think you have derailed the conversation.
Okay, I know you hate examples, but I'm going to give examples where I think you're wrong. He lost his YouTuber as an artist, because he is an artist, and he put a lot of effort into that channel, and it's super sad that it got shut down by a bunch of fucking losers. Yeah, so he's feeling bad about that. He's feeling bad because the one community that he can still kind of hold on to that's like growing him a bit has now seemingly turned against him. And then at the behest of seemingly the owner of that community, who he thought was his friend, it seems like now the moderators, everybody, are furthering the aggression against him, and it's not even hitting somebody while it's down, it's like drilling into his head while he's down. So from his perspective, yeah, I'm sure he's like ultra super mentally, because it seems like literally the whole fucking world is against him in a way that like most people don't experience. So
is this like part of Destiny? I guess I don't watch enough Destiny streams to understand him or to know what his perspective. I remember the politics stuff. Everybody does from election season. But imagine a dude he's doing all this shit to fuck with Destiny now. But here's Destiny just a few weeks ago going to bat for him. Everybody's told him, this guy, bad news, Destiny, bad news. But Destiny's like, oh, you don't understand. He's getting picked on. All this terrible shit's happening to him. That's woe is me shit. So he's going to bat for him. And then a week later, he's assembled the slutty Avengers to come after Destiny.
Yeah, I'm definitely empathetic towards his position, of course.
Okay, what are the time codes on this? When does he enter?
I want to talk to you because it feels like
here we go.
Things seem tense.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. I'm upset about a lot of different. What would you say the purpose of this conversation? Should we agree on that?
Yeah, I mean, it's your conversation, so you tell me whatever you want the purpose to be.
I want to. I don't like how things are going.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, And seems like maybe you don't too, in some ways.
I'm just kind of floating on through.
Right. Okay, well, I'd like things to change.
Oh, the absolute state of streaming. Is this what streaming has devolved into, by the way? Like, maybe I'm not watching enough streams anymore to understand where the direction has taken us, but is it grown men having conversations about their feelings online while they play video games? Is that the point we reached? I know a lot of people like to say IBS, oh my god, that's old and played out. People screaming at each other, calling each other fruitcakes and shit. But is this better? Is this the direction that streaming as a form of entertainment has taken, where everybody has some weird intertwined relationship with each other, and they need to dedicate 3 to 4 hours every day to talking about their feelings and those interpersonal relationships? Because maybe calling each other fruitcake worked out better. Chat, did that work out better? I'm sorry, I thought that was a little bit more fun. I thought it was a little more. Look how sad these two fuckers are. Look at his face. Destiny looks like he's literally physically shrinking right now, and Mr. Girl, I don't know. Is he like on? I don't know what kind of antipsychotic is taken over. I don't think he's all there. But they both look like they both look like they just walked out of the trenches or something of World War One. They just watched all their buddies get blown up by artillery. That's how they're treating this, because their internet relationship isn't going well. Oh God, I'm so sad. We're both so sad about our internet relationship. Oh God, let's have a fucking, how long is this stream? 3-hour conversation about our internet relationship.
And I guess worst case scenario is like if I don't like the way working with you is, then I'd like to just be friends.
What? I don't. What? Yeah. So Destiny. Our working relationship. Let's just be friends. What? This is my mind is having fucking real difficult time computing this. What do you mean working relationship? Oh, you mean when you come on my stream as I'm playing fucking Factario? Or whatever this is? That's our working relationship? Oh, Destiny, when you're playing your video games, that's our working relationship. But I'd like just to be friends. Oh, what's our friendship look like? Oh, when I come on your streams. Oh, so you're saying that our working relationship and our friendship is the exact same thing, which is to mean that neither of those exist, and you just happen to come onto my streams. Mr. Grown-Ass Man. Is that what you mean?
Okay, gotcha.
So, people keep talking about like me attacking you, or like turning into Vosh or Hassan, or trying to destroy your career.
And that's literally what's going to happen, by the way. That's in literature we'd call that foreshadowing. Destiny, everybody keeps telling you, oh my God, this guy's going to turn out like Fosh and try to fuck you in your ass. But I wouldn't do that to you, buddy. We've got more than just our business relationship. We've got that friendship too. Fucking hard cut 2 weeks later, and he's literally trying to destroy Destiny. Oh, God, Destiny, how can you sit down in that chair with so many knives in your back? Destiny, how are you able to lean back in that chair to play Factario with so many knives in your back? Because it seems like everybody does that to you. It seems like you keep getting stabbed in the back.
Or destroy you somehow, which I don't want. I want things to change, or I basically just setting boundaries, There's like certain stuff happening that I just don't want to happen.
Mm-hmm.
This is a male relationship in the year 2022. But dudes don't sit around talking about sports or hunting or pussy slaying or whatever guy shit might come up. They silently sit playing Factario while they listen to a dude who makes documentaries about negotiated sex want to have a logical conversation about the boundaries of our friendship. Wow. Wow. Has the West collapsed? forget politics and SJW shit. This is dire. We've reached a critical point. Something has gone wrong here. Destiny needs to grab a football and throw it at his head. That's the only way we're recovering from this situation.
I don't want this to turn into.
Here's to you both resolving these issues. I'm a big.
You don't want this to turn into, say that last thing again? Sorry.
To a debate.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Can we agree on a premise?
Okay, yeah, here's my premise. You're fucking weird, get off my stream. See, Destiny, that's all you had to say. Here's the premise. You are weird. You're a weird guy. You are a weird person. Get the fuck off my stream. Your weirdness is weirding me out. I'm trying to play Factario. And you are making me miserable. Get the fuck off my stream.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, sure, go for it. Well, I mean, I don't know, but we'll see. I mean, you could suggest it. We'll see where it goes, yeah.
I have been dogpiled by your community.
Yeah, absolutely, of course.
Okay. Fact 1. 2, I cannot defend myself in the subreddit, nor can other people.
You definitely can't post Civil War and everything. It's pretty hard for other people to, I'd say, right now. I think I'd probably agree with that.
Okay. So it is within your subreddit, it is a hands tied behind my back dog pile.
Again, this is going to be a 3-hour conversation about feelings because he got jandied from a subreddit. It's a fucking subreddit. Who gives a shit? Why is he upset about that? You're upset you got banned from a subreddit about the guy that you talk to on stream regularly. That's just weird to begin with. You're literally talking to Destiny. Of like 90% of the people in his subreddit never will. But you're so mad about that you declare jihad on him. Weird.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Okay. You could stop that if you wanted to. You could stop the hands tied behind my back part if you wanted to. You could have unbanned me at any point. Or you could have told Forethought to stop banning my fans at any point. You have not done that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do like the dynamics of the fact that Destiny's just sitting there playing a video game. That's how much of a fuck he gives. He's playing his little Factario. As Mr. Girl is like, he's trying to come up with some kind of philosophical essay to get unbanned from a fucking subreddit. Huh. Let me think here. I'm going to construct a few hypothetical syllogisms. Okay, move that over here. Let's logic puzzle this out, Destiny. We're going to take the next 3 hours to really work through this. And get me unbanned from the subreddit. Why is it so fucking silent? What? It's so quiet. It's so uncomfortably quiet. At least Destiny has an excuse. He's playing a video game. It's like, look, he's so spaced out. Look at Mr. Girl's face. He's not there. It's just, again, it's that dead zone. Hello? You want to whistle at him. Snap your fingers. See if you can get a response.
I have posted a total of 9 times in your subreddit. Made posts on my own.
Okay.
Starting 6 months ago. I think my first post was after the doll review.
Chat, real talk here. Let me, so I can read chat here for a moment. Real talk. This guy is putting together, like you got banned off a subreddit. Who fucking cares? And he's now going to have a 3-hour conversation about why that's wrong. He's putting together a history list of his postings on the subreddit. I get people, fuck Jannies and all of that. But who cares? Why isn't that the response? Why wouldn't that be Destiny's response right away? I guess I'm really confused about this. It should have been you're weird, get the fuck off my stream, followed up by, if for some reason it continued past that point, it's a subreddit, who cares? You're on stream talking to me right now. How up my ass do you need to be? Like, do you need to live in my asshole? Do you want to build a little house out of the shit pellets that are in my ass right now, Mr. Girl? Is it gonna be a little poop paradise? You're that far up inside me? Every waking moment of the fucking day? With your weird fucking dead silent stare that you do? That makes me think that you're gonna kill a hooker after this conversation, son? These people lack chud energy? That would be correct, chat. They do. They do lack chud energy. Why is it the background pic and not this the animated one? You want the animated one? There you go. There's the animated one. There are two. There's an animated one and animated one. So there are non-animated and animated. There you are. Spico Blanco. I've literally been banned from all major subreddit comment sections for trolling. 109 of them. I just don't get it. They take it so seriously. He takes it so fucking seriously. This is such a big deal. I've been banned from a subreddit. And now I've got to destroy this man who banned me from a subreddit. Ocean Redux. Mr. Girl unironically watched and liked cuties. Let's all grapple with that mentality. He defended cuties. This cutie shit. So, I guess explain it to me. I understand it's like it's got a bunch of preteens in it. So is cuties like toddlers and tiaras? You remember that fucking like TLC show where it's like stage moms wanted to live vicariously through their like 2-year-olds? Is that what it is? And isn't there's another one too, right? Like Dance Moms, where it's a bunch of really old, rich, bitchy women that basically want to like relive their childhood and like beat their kids with sticks and shit. Is that what Cuties was, or is Cuties like something more than that? It's worse than that, Jim. It's pedo bait. Okay, well, I'm asking you what the premise is. What is it exactly? 14-year-olds showing off their titties, twerking, way worse. So it isn't set up to be like these TV shows. I want to have a base understanding of what we're talking about here. So this isn't like the TV shows where the focus was, look how terrible the mothers are. This is just little girls dancing suggestively. Is that what Cuties is? 12-year-olds twerking? It's literally softcore CP. It's a movie now. I thought, it's not. Okay, so it's a movie. It's not even a show. Okay, all right. We've established what Cuties is. Sorry, it's just because they brought it up in a super chat. All right, I guess I had the wrong idea. I thought it was like some toddlers and tiaras shit, where it's a bunch of, like, again, fat, old, rich white women wanting to be young again. That's what I thought Cuties was, essentially. Of course, it's a Netflix original. No, I don't want to go watch it. I'm not going to go watch the trailer on Netflix. I have no, you can't sit there and tell me, hey, Jim, it's this fucking horrendous show. It's this horrendous softcore CP show. You should go watch the trailer. No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. All right. Anyway, we got a little off track. We'll watch a little bit more of this. So, again, Mr. Girl, weird guy, has to negotiate for sex with his significant other. For whatever reason, gets banned off the subreddit. And now Destiny and him 2 weeks ago are having a heart-to-heart conversation where he literally says, you can trust me, Goy. I'm not going to shove a knife in your back like those other people did. I would never do that. Oh, Goy, let me give you a little kiss. Don't worry, Destiny. Everything's fine. I'm not going to stick a knife in your back. Just to unban me from the subreddit. Come on. Come on. Unban me from this. You know you want to. Just trust me. Oy vey, why are you such an anti-Semite, Destiny? Just unban me from the subreddit.
And I that was my first dog pile in the subreddit. And I think I did a AMA where I was like, I need some control over the narrative, because like that was the first time I felt like you're really just writing a story about me that's like very unfavorable to me, and I was like, okay, I need a way to add my voice to this. You know, it's your subreddit, it's your stream, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So since then, I think every time I have felt like you.
Wait, hold on, real quick, just on that.
Oh yeah, sorry. Just real quick, I forgot. I'm actually a man, and because I have a functional penis, what the fuck is this? Get off my stream! Get the fuck off my stream! What am I doing? Real quick, get the fuck off of here! Go away. Playing Factario.
You said you'd written some posts, right?
Yeah.
9 posts, but you're more comment. You're not counting the comments there, right? Just checking.
Right. I've commented a ton.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. All right. Sorry.
But I've only written nine total. 9 times I've been like, I need to tell a story.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't like the story Steven's telling about.
I need to. It's a subreddit. What the fuck? You know what? Hold on. What is? Okay, I'm gonna go look at this fucking subreddit. What is this tell a story shit? Let's go look at the fucking official Destiny subreddit, of course. Let's look at the stories they're telling over there. Is it just a bunch of fucking retards just talking about streams and shit? It's just a subreddit, right? Yeah, it's shit posting. How did it even get banned from here? What kind of weird shit would he have had to have posted to get banned from there?
I need to tell my own story.
I need to speak my truth in this emotional event.
I think the way you've kind of taken the higher status position in most of our interactions has been okay with me. I noticed it like immediately, but if you, usually like there's never a conversation where you do a stream with someone and I come in and I'm like, buddy, Steven, let me tell you how you got to talk to people. Like you did this all wrong. Let me give you some pointers on like how to have a like human conversation. Like you're autistic. Like we don't have conversations like that, right?
Okay.
Do we agree on that?
Yeah, generally, yeah.
Premise. Okay. So usually if we're having a disagreement about communication styles, it's you telling me why you think I did something wrong or spoke to someone the wrong way, and you giving me your advice. And a lot of times you're like.
What in the fuck is this conversation? Destiny is so weird. When I come on your stream, it's like you have more viewers than me. It's so Destiny. It's such a strange occurrence with your 600,000 subscribers are bigger than my 5,000 subscribers. And you know, I don't tell you how to behave, but occasionally you tell me to stop being such a weird Jewish pedophile. It's so strange. I don't understand it.
I just want to be clear. I think, and I could be wrong, but I think every single time, it's generally you've come to me for it. I'm not like messaging you like, hey, we need to talk about how you spoke to this person, right?
I don't think so. Like after the Lauren conversation, when you were telling me to rub the cat, like get the cat to roll over before you rub its belly. I
don't think that conversation started with me saying like, hey, you need to come on and we need to talk about how you talk with Lauren, right? Didn't that just
you DM'd me asking me if you could come in and moderate.
Okay. it feels like I'm starting to lose brain mass. It feels like it's leaking out of my ears a little bit. Just a tiny bit. It's starting to leak out of my fucking ears just a little bit. All right. We're moving through the events as they've happened. We're not going to watch 3 hours of a man beg to get be let back onto a subreddit. That is so fucking weird. All you need to know is that from the moment he said, he literally said, trust me, Goy. Oh, trust me, Goy. Mr. Bridge tells him, you got nothing to worry about. I'm not going to fuck you over. Smash cut to 2 weeks later. And he is fucking him over as hard as he can. Where Mr. Girl is gathering up the horns.
I think that he's done that.
So
now that
let's take a look. We'll take a look at this, and then we'll put a nice little capstone on it. Oh, why would you put up with it? Why would you have a relationship with a guy like this? You have to know it's coming down the pipeline. Don't you think that at some point after the vow shit, that Destiny would have been like, hey, I gotta be more careful about this. I keep letting these weirdos get close to me, and they keep shoving those knives in my back. And yet he walks. Maybe it's not just crazy chicks he likes to fuck. Maybe he wants crazy friends too. Maybe that's like him living on the edge. You know, some people snort cocaine or go skydiving, but Destiny finds mentally unhinged people to start up relationships with, and then they all implode in some spectacular fashion. Maybe that's like his version of snorting coke and jumping out of an airplane. I think that's maybe the best explanation for what's going
I
on.
trust you, like, oh my god, we can share in these experiences. Like, I'm about as willing to engage in any experience somebody wants to, assuming I'm not going to get, like, destroyed or something. Like, I'm not going to buy a house with you or something. But, you know, basically everything else is on the table.
I think that's a great idea. Then we would have to trust each other.
Okay.
Get a vacation house?
Yeah, what may be.
Yeah. Just let me save for 5 years.
Gotcha.
God, what is with these dead silences? This is the weirdest fucking relationship I've ever seen between two men. It's just this pause screen sums it up perfectly. It's just regret. It's regret all around. It's Destiny knowing he has an addiction to crazy people, and a crazy person who wants revenge because they were banned from a fucking subreddit.
Okay. So yeah, that makes me sad.
Well, I'm sorry. Don't be sad for me.
Because I actually trust you.
You should. I'm a pretty trustworthy person. I have a long history of I don't f people over unless they attack me publicly. I'm like a pretty helpful person.
Well, yeah, but it's
like,
pretty.
yeah.
It's one way though, right?
I mean,
like I trust you in the definition of even if you had a lot to gain by f***ing me over, I don't think you would.
yeah, I don't think I would. I think I'm a pretty trustworthy person.
You know what the problem with your calculation is?
What's the problem?
You only you're assuming everyone is a sociopath because
no, I wish they were.
Let me explain. Because when you weigh what I have to gain versus what I have to lose, you place nothing on the emotional pain it would cause me to hurt you. You place nothing on me.
Chat again. This is a grown man saying this to another grown man. The emotional pain it would cause me to hurt you. You're on the internet. You're doing internet streams with a guy that plays Factario. The emotional pain it would cause me to hurt you. I'm not a sociopath, Goy. Don't you understand, Destiny? All the emotional... I felt so much emotional pain when I shoved that knife right into your little fucking back. Oh, it was heartbreaking for me. Oh, my tender little heart really burst open when I assembled the army of e-whores to attack you. It was a great deal of emotional pain for me, and I was flummoxed over it. It's lunatic shit. This is lunatic shit. This is fascinating to me. I've not had relationships with people like this. I don't think the real world allows them. This is some weird fucking semi-internet thing that happens where he's got his own personal schizo, and I can't explain it. It's very weird.
Caring about your well-being, you place nothing on morality. That is not factored into your calculation. It is subscribers, money, social standing, things like that. That is the only thing that factors in. So you in your evaluation of who to trust, you assume everyone is a psychopath.
I think that morality is nothing. Nobody thinks about morality. They might have like an intuitive feeling of what might make them feel good or bad, but nobody's thinking of like morality when they're thinking about somebody over.
I think I do.
I think at one point in time I considered this. You might, but you'd be the exception. So at one point in time I considered how I associated with people because when I associate with people, something that I've learned through my 20s is I have to kind of make a lot of guesses about the emotional states of people and how that'll influence how they make decisions. Because I think I don't make decisions in the same way sometimes, but a lot of other people seem to. So for a while, I think it led me to be a little bit... people acted in ways that I didn't expect. It's like, well, hold on. How can this person f me over? Like, I haven't done anything like that f***ed up to you. Or how can a person do this? This is like really weird to me. I feel like I've done so much. But I think what I've kind of learned recently is when somebody's f***ing somebody over, there aren't any bad feelings that they have to deal with because in everybody else's mind, they've always convinced themselves that they're in the right for doing so. So they don't actually have to deal with those types of bad feelings because they're always the hero of their own story and they always have good justification for the reasons they're acting. So I think it's a little bit of a waste of time for me to try to guess like, okay, well, objectively, I've done like a decent amount of shit for you. How the f can you do this to me? Because in their mind, they've already convinced themselves, well, Destiny's a horrible person. He's done this horrible shit. Like I can do this and it's actually okay.
Can you give...
One rule that I usually have.
Oh boy. What a weird fucking situation. All right, let's get into the whoredom. let's get into the cavalcade of e-thoughts.
But I think I'm gonna break for this one.
Please be timestamp.
I usually take time to like get everything in a row, have all of my fucking.
Okay, so Destiny is talking. Okay, about all this stuff. What you need to know is Mr. Girl's gone around behind the scenes to gather up all the girls Destiny's fucked to try to get them to come forward with allegations that Destiny is abusive or having consent accidents. And now Mr. Girl jumps into the call. So it's been weeks and weeks of Mr. Girl talking about his fucking feelings, talking about how he loves Destiny. I'd never betray you. I'd never morally betray you, Destiny. Anybody that spends that much time telling you they're not going to fuck you over is absolutely 100% going to fuck you over. If you have a conversation with anybody that you know, and a majority of that conversation is them explicitly and repeatedly telling you, I am not going to fuck you over, I guarantee you they're going to fuck you over. That should have been a big red flag. But here we go. Here's the big confrontation. It's a big confrontation. Mr. Girl and his assembled e-thoughts and Destiny.
Been sexting consistently with Anna for a year.
Me and Anna don't have any problems. We're fine.
You have been sexting consistently with Anna for a year. Everything you say about her is a lie.
Max, what have I said about her that's a lie? Tell me.
That she stalked you.
She did stalk me.
That she locked. Okay, then why are you sexting with her still?
We're cool. We've been cool for a year, Max.
Okay, I will say this also is very funny to me. It's not just that Mr. Girl's weird and that everything that's going on is over a fucking subreddit. Again, Destiny can't stop himself from fucking crazy people. So he's like, yeah, dude, that bitch was insane. She stalked me for a year, but I'm also sexting her now because she, that stalking thing where she wanted to drink my blood and wear my skin, that was like a year ago. Okay? And you got to understand, pussy feels good. All right? A pussy feels really good, man. So as long as she's not going to tie me up and feed me cooked bunnies, I thought maybe I'd sext her again. Maybe we'd pick up where we left off before she went insane.
Okay, so you acknowledge that you've been sexting with her for a year.
Yeah, we've had on and off, sure.
Consistently, this entire time.
I don't know what consistently. Every single day, no. But Max, listen to me. Do you understand that we've been fine for a year?
When you say we've been fine, that includes that you've been sexting for a year.
Sure, yes.
Okay, so when you're saying that she is locking you in the basement of her mind, or that she's this traumatic stalker person who's your victim, you have all these people.
Max, can you acknowledge that I haven't said anything bad about her for a year? I've said we've been fine. I've said that over and over.
The last time I talked to you about her, like 2 weeks ago or 16 days ago or something, you said that she locked you in the basement of her mind and it was a traumatic experience for you.
Yeah, because a year or two ago, she spent 2 years nonstop talking about me, no matter what I did.
Yeah, man. This absolute psycho bitch. Did he say locked him in the? Did he say she locked him in the basement? Little Destiny, little 5 foot tall Destiny was picked up by a woman and locked in the basement, and it traumatized him. And then she stalked him for 2 years. But that pussy's good, yo. So now we're back to sexting. Now we're back to sexting each other.
You understand that was a year ago. If you pull up clips on my stream, ever since I've moved to Miami.
Oh, I'm sorry, chat. The basement of her mind? No, it's funnier in my scenario. We're gonna retcon this. It wasn't the basement of her mind. She literally physically picked him up because he weighs 8 pounds. She locked him in the basement.
I've always said, me and Anna are cool. It's chill. Like, she used to be, I would say, a stalker, or she used to be like creepy or whatever, but we're cool. We've been fine for like a year, literally.
Okay, so the fact that you've been sexting with her is already absorbed into your narrative about this?
Do you think that changes anything?
Yes, absolutely. I think it...
Okay, have I talked shit about her this past year?
Yes, the last time I talked to you, you said that she locked you in the basement of her mind.
Locked me in the past. In the past, Max.
Oh, okay.
Why? Tell me, Max, why hasn't Anna come forward with any of this information now? Can you tell me, or do you want me to tell everybody why?
I don't want to speak on her behalf.
Okay, I will. It's because she said she literally wants to remain friends with me. And she said that. And I've had that conversation with multiple times. Are you sure you want to be friends? Are you sure okay with this? And she's like...
Yeah, Mr. Girl, the crazy stalker girl that physically locked me in the basement because I'm so short. She wants my dick. She wants this dick. She's here for the D, Mr. Girl. She came for the Destiny experience.
Yeah, this is fine. It's cool. She talks to me. We talk about her shit. Sometimes she loops on stream. Sometimes she talks to me about her fucking loops. Like, yeah, that's fine. But that's why she won't go public. Is because she's literally told you, and I know she's told you this. And she told me this. Like, yeah, I still want to be friends with you. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. I don't really care that much. That's fine. That's cool. If you got a problem, she loops. Sometimes she talks to me about it, and then that's it.
Okay.
You've built your entire narrative on this one story. And again, to repeat, I'm going to ask you for the third time. Hold on.
What entire narrative?
This entire narrative that I'm like abusing women sexually. But I'm going to ask you again. Have I said anything bad about her over the past year? I've said in the past things were bad, but this whole year.
I have seen the logs, dude. I have seen her asking you, hey, why are you calling me a stalker on stream? What's going on? Why is this happening?
But I haven't called, yeah, when she gets into her loops, but I don't call her a stalker. I said she used to be.
And then within two more lines, you're saying you're sending her videos.
It depends. Our conversations move back and forth, sure.
Okay, so
have you? Hold on. Have you seen any of the conversation? Wait, let me ask. Have you seen the conversation where I specifically asked her, like, "Hey, do you want to be friends? Do you not want to be friends? Do you want to do this?" But like, yeah, we've had plenty of conversations, and you can go and ask her where, "Hey, have you? Hold on, no, hold on, because I know the narrative you're trying to sell, where she's explicitly saying,
what narrative am I trying to sell? What did I say?
That I'm like that I'm keeping her on like some weird like sexually abusive string.
Again, to really reiterate this, it wasn't just 2 weeks ago, chat. Two weeks ago, Mr. Girl was like, "Oh, Goy, you got nothing to worry about. I'm your best friend. It would emotionally harm me. It would emotionally harm me to hurt you. I love you so much." Oh, we got 25 here from Dick Molesterson coming in. Who could have ever guessed that the guy whose big claim to fame was being an ironic pedophile would turn out to be an emotionally stunted fruitcake? Yeah, it was a real shocker. It's a real shocker. 5 from Ocean Redux. Return to tradition. Again, Mr. Girl, unironically, we're back to the cuties one. Yes. Watch cuties. And then 0.01 from Ramen Murdoch. This is pure definition of being terminally online. Like, Jesus, what the fuck is wrong with these people? I don't know. I don't understand. It's everything about this, it almost gives you like a headache. Have you ever dealt with people that physically put you in pain? That's the vibe I get from Mr. Girl. Like, it's a physical toll on you to deal with that level of just weird. I'm not going to betray you, but now I'm going to get all these girls to say that you're a sex pest. Destiny basically saying, yeah, I like fucking crazy girls. I love to fuck crazy girls. That's all I'm about is fucking crazy girls, Mr. Girl. That's what I do. I fuck insane women. That's all he has to say. I fuck crazy girls. That's my hobbies. Banging the shit out of mentally disturbed broads.
When I've asked her plenty of times, like, do you still want to talk? Do you want to do whatever? And she's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, okay, well, as long as you want to, sure, that's fine. But I haven't shit talked her on stream. Sometimes she loops on her stream about me. I don't respond to it on my stream. And I say, everything's cool. Like, we're pretty chill. And then boom, that's it.
Well, the narrative I have is that while she is getting publicly dogpiled by your community and is labeled as a stalker.
Why is she getting publicly dogpiled by my community?
And she's labeled as a crazy person and a stalker that no one is allowed to talk about. And Lav even mentioning her to you made you threaten to cut Lav off permanently.
Why is she considered a crazy person in my community?
That's not I'm not answering that question. That's not what I'm talking about.
It is. It's important because you're blaming it implicitly on me. Me and Anna have talked about this before.
It is a fact.
Explicitly, it doesn't matter, Max. It matters where the facts come from.
So something that Anna. It is a fact that Anna is labeled as a stalker in your community.
Okay, hold on. I'm muting you for a second. Okay, so what's happened is when Anna goes live on her stream and then she starts looping, that gets attention on places like Kiwi Farms. Oh, he left. Okay.
Can somebody explain this looping shit, by the way? Chat, does anybody have any fucking clue as to what that means? Because he says it, they all say it, like 100,000 fucking times. She's looping, he's looping when they loop. Is that some new shitlib term that I'm unfamiliar with? Is this a new way of saying when somebody's going crazy? When you're having a mental breakdown, is looping now the politically correct way of fucking addressing that? Oh, and he left. And he left. Oh, he left. I muted him and he left. A mental loop, she's stuck on a thought. Okay. So it's when you're rocking back and forth, staring at your Destiny poster because you want to lock them in your basement again. You want to lock them in your basement again. That's what looping is? Looping is a PC term. All right. Yeah. Okay. I've never heard it used before until this debacle started going on. Until this fucking debacle came on. So Mr. Girl left. As you can tell, that was their great big argument as he assembles his Avengers team of e-thoughts and cum dumps. And apparently some other girl jumped in and accused Destiny of being Harvey Weinstein. Lovely. Oh, for 100 oodles from Polyfrog. I hate Mr. Girl the pedo and want to gas him. Oh God, I'm looping again. Oh, I'm looping over here. I'm in such emotional pain stabbing you in the back with all these knives. I keep looping. I just can't help myself. Oh, I'm gonna loop. I'm gonna loop so hard right now. Oh God, I'm looping. Destiny, help me. I'm looping so hard. Oh, dude, how do you do this a second time? Wasn't Vouch bad enough? Like you had this guy, and then he became big, and you guys fight all the time. And now this is your new Horcrux, Destiny. Vouch is your political Horcrux, and now a piece of your soul has been put into fucking Mr. Girl, and that's your sexual Horcrux. And he's gonna live eternally. He's gonna live eternally because you banned him from a subreddit. You took a deranged person as your friend because you love to live dangerously. That's your drug. And now he's never going to go away. He's going to always be involved with crazy shit. What's next? I mean, if we had Vouch take over the political Horcrux and we had Mr. Girl take the sexual Horcrux, who's going to be the gamer Horcrux? Oh, think about that. Nick Fuentes was almost a Horcrux. I don't know what he would have turned out to be. I'm not 100% certain, but something. From $5 from Sir Anti-Nick Bully. How's it going, Jim Jam? Well, who's the bigger dick rider, Nick or Jaden or Mr. Girl or Nick for Jaden or Mr. Girl for Destiny? Also, can you tell us how Operation Hellbent went for you on Halloween? Halloween was fun. Everything went out well. And as for who the biggest dick rider is, oof. Well, I mean, it is, like Nick is obsessively in love with Jaden. But Mr. Girl is like, I don't know what kind of obsessed he is. But I don't think even Nick would spend 4 hours wanting to have a logical fucking formal debate. Because Jaden, hypothetically would ban him from the chat or something. It's very fucking weird. Somebody said, what would Nick be? The gay Horcrux. That's right. Nick would have been the homosexual Horcrux. That's what I'm going to call him from now on. Nick Fuentes, the homosexual Horcrux. That fits perfectly. I'll tell you, I mean, Destiny, you got lucky. If some chick had enough physical power to put you in the basement, Mr. Girl, imagine where he could have put you. In a trunk, up in a treehouse, like he could have carried you around the neighborhood. What are you going to do about that? $5 from Zanny Bears. Are you going to show us drone footage from Halloween? I didn't put it. It's not like captured on a capture card. Are you gonna show us footage of you dive bombing the heads of children? Put that on the internet. I'm sure it'll turn out well. Oh, I don't know. This is I don't know where this is going to go. But now you're caught up on it, chat. Now you understand where we're sitting right now. Now you understand where things are sitting right now. Destiny has engaged with a crazy person and is paying the price for it. Destiny, maybe get a group of people to play video games with that aren't fucking lunatics. I don't know. Maybe find people that just like Fagtario like you do. Check out a Steam group. Might be a better way to go for it. From Hexo2, Fuentes would have been the Fruitcake Horcrux. $5 from Mr. Kill Everything. Hey, Fruitcake been promising Acer Thorn for months now, but instead of covering the gobbles and his erotic stories, you talk about queers and pedos. You are a noodle. Welcome to the show. We talk about all sorts of crazy shit over here. And right now we're looking at the implosion of, how would you describe this relationship? Two adult men, one who seems to be obsessed with the other, angry because he's been spurned by being banned from a subreddit, now has assembled an army of whores to come after a man that likes to have friendships and relationships with crazy people? I guess is the best way to put it. Oh, he's already getting compared to Harvey Weinstein. I mean, I get Destiny has, a sizable streaming audience, but I don't think he has the reach of fucking Harvey Weinstein. Oh, if you want to come on my stream while I play this glorious game of Fagtario, you're going to have to suck some dick. Hey, baby, I'm kind of a big deal over here on YouTube. Maybe you haven't heard. I play a little bit of Fagtario, all right? 6,000 people watch me play Fagtario on the daily. If you want a piece of that pie, you're going to have to come over here and suck some dick. Oh, I'm Harvey Weinstein. I'm Destiny Weinstein. That's what they call me. And my plans have been foiled by the logical arguments of Mr. Girl. Mr. Girl has come to save the e-thoughts. Mr. Girl has come to save the day. And if I remember, there's one last clip I wanted to show where it's Destiny watching Mr. Girl and one of his exes, I guess. God, everything about this is so fucking weird. Or maybe I can't find it. Maybe you're lucky and I can't find it. Because it'd just be one more fucking thing. One more weird fucking thing. Oh, it's just leaked calls, drama allegations, just all over the place. People are fucking going on streams left and right. It's just, it's so weird. Oh. Dude, why open yourself up to it? Why deal with crazy people like this? The crazy people are great if you're laughing at them, but why invite them into your inner circle? I wonder if you're like, that's how he decompresses. Like, it's been a long day playing Roblox, and I just need to relax and talk with some people that are fucking nutty. I need looping. They need to loop. I need these people to loop on me because that's how I relax. It makes me forget about all my horcruxes that I put out in the world on the internet. That's the best explanation I have, I guess. I don't know. Very good advice, Baden's Witch. Should have stuck to just fucking crazy and not streaming it. Probably would have been the better approach. Probably would have been the better way of doing it. You can have an army of whores who told you otherwise. Well, yeah, but you should make sure your army of whores is loyal, because they've been stolen. He lost his army of whores. It's been a tragic battle of the Destiny's whoredom, and they've taken. Mr. Girl has taken all his whores. What the fuck? I'll tell you, chat, I'm glad I'm not living that life. I'm glad I don't have to deal with a relationship with Mr. Girl. I'm glad I don't have an e-thought army assembled against me. I'm glad that's the shit Destiny has to deal with. That's the stuff that he's going to have to deal with. Could have just stuck to playing Fagtario. Now you got some guy that wants revenge because of fucking subreddits. Whew, what a life. Now, chat, what do you put the odds on that Mr. Girl is going to show up at Destiny's house and try to butcher him with like a machete? Like, how crazy do you think Mr. Girl is? How angry about that subreddit is he? Like, if you had to 1 to 10 it, is he going to show up outside Destiny's house and wear his skin? After all, this is a man that's been, had a woman abscond with him and lock him in the basement. So I think he could take him. I don't think Destiny's going to put up much of a fight. 50-50? Oh, well, 4 out of 10. We all know that. Yeah, of course, obviously it's 4 out of 10. Oh, a pipe bomb out of 10. Of course, why wouldn't it be? 1 in 1,000 chance? I think you're underrating it. 9/11s, of course. 0.1 from Sweetie Squad. I get some more oodles here. Put more pennies on the pile to allow Cancer Man a pack of smokes. Well, thank you very much. $5 from Pit Viper Salesman. The conversation between Destiny and Mr. Girl heavily mirrors a conversation that happened at the beginning of this year between a humble hat salesman, an unnotable pig. So streamers drama over someone learning they are no friends on the internet. I would like to point out, without violating the terms of the sacred month of November, that I've always been open, that I'm not friends, internet friends with people. And I think Destiny's big key mistake here might be that at some point during all the schizophrenic looping that's going on, that he somehow mistakenly told this person that they were friends. And that was when the trouble started. Oh, we're friends. Friends. So now I can act as crazy as I want. We're friends now. You got this motherfucker talking about business relationships and how he's not going to fuck you over. Oh, how is that not a giant red flag getting waved in your face? When the conversation shifts from our business relationship right into, I would never fuck you over, bro. Like, how are you not seeing that you're going to get immediately fucked over? In fact, I would go so far as to say that even during that conversation and probably before it, this guy was already setting up the army of Ehors to come after Destiny. He was already planning his revenge for this subreddit shit. And that entire conversation was smoke and mirrors. Complete and utter bullshit. That's my take on this. What the fuck? Kinkle Enjoyer in chat here. Kinkle Enjoyer Shoe Baron. Cool, I bit my nail and my tooth broke off. Oof. Is your nail made out of metal? How the fuck did you pull that off? You got, are they it's like steel nails or something? Or is it an actual real nail that you bit? How do you go to bite a nail and your tooth fails? That's probably not good. From Ball and Gesture for 5, you missed my $5 hyper chat. Also, Destiny has a CLL with a pistol. Don't test him. Oh, that's right. He has a controlled carry license, doesn't he? Maybe he could defend himself then. Yes, a real nail. Oh, fuck. Well, I don't know what to tell. I don't think teeth are supposed to fall out when you bite a nail. I'm pretty sure that's a bad sign. You mean like you chipped your tooth or something? Or like the whole thing just exploded. It turned to dust. 10 out of 10 day. Yeah, it sounds like it. Have fun at the dentist. Have fun at the dentist as they do whatever. They inject you with shit and then start putting putty up there to try to make it work. Yeah, I went to bite my nail and my tooth exploded. Probably not a good sign. Oh, you chipped it. Okay. Well, that would suck. That would suck. Well, they'll fix it up. We'll be praying for you, Kinkle Enjoyer Shoe Baron. We'll be praying for you. Prodigal Stunna for 0.01 oodles. Daddy Jim, can we end stream on this? All right, let me see what this is. Is this Mr. Bond? Everybody, okay. All right, we'll end the stream on Mr. Bond. We'll see what it is. I don't know what Mr. I can't tell you. I can't tell you what kind of song it's going to be. Probably spicy. Probably offensive. Offensive and spicy. That's how we should end it. Listen, we just listened to two grown men talk about their feelings for 40 fucking minutes. So let's end. We'll end the stream on Mr. Bond and his song called Hook Nose, which I'm pretty sure I know what this is going to be about. Why not? Sure, we'll end with it. We'll end with it. Family, enjoyable, fun for the whole family kind of thing. 0.01 from Gangster Computer God Communism. Have you seen the recent YouTube changes? No more from newest oldest sorting for videos on channels. Even when you directly visit a channel, it curates what you can and can't see. Ah, yes. That's all in an effort to make it impossible to find entertaining shit. We can't let you watch the video you want to watch. We need to curate it so you can't enjoy yourself. It's also impossible using the search function just on the website itself. Like you have to go through a tedious thing of clicking back and forth between view count to popularity to finally get it to spit out something close to what you're looking for. Otherwise, it's just going to be a bunch of it's just a prank bro channels that nobody wants to watch. Somebody said appropriate song choice after the last two guys. All right. Well, we've gone on for a while. We've gone through the tale of destiny. This creation of a new Horcrux. We'll see how it turns out. We'll have the Schizo posting forum next week. I think you're going to enjoy it. I've been laughing my ass off. I love the Take Your Meds posting shit and finding like a hyper fucking condensed version of that, of just pure Schizo posting is just fantastic. I love that shit. Of course, the difference between me and Destiny is I'd laugh at that from a distance. I think Destiny would sign up for the forum and then ask everybody to come hang out with him as he played Factario. And then a month later wonder why everybody's suddenly shoving knives in his back. Yeah, so he lives a little too dangerously. All right, so chat, we'll go out on Mr. Bond Hook Nose. I'm not sure how good it's going to be. I don't know what to tell you. It could be great, could be awful. But we'll go out on it. Because it's been requested by Super Chatter. Let me put that up. And I don't know what to tell you. I just, my mind, I feel a little scatterbrained. I guess I'm looping, chat. I'm fucking looping. I'm going to have to go have a long conversation with my wife and negotiate for sex so I don't have a consent accident while I'm looping. Because that would be bad. Oh, and finally, one last chat for 5 from ... Lol, YouTube is a joke. Praise Moloch for Odyssey. Praise Moloch indeed. Thank you very much for Odyssey. All right. Let us let's turn this. God, what is this song going to be? Am I going to regret this? Probably.
Told on a daily basis that I'm a racist because I'm white. And then I'm told all these things like, you know, you can go to Twitter and there's so many people.
What did you link? Is this some ASMR shit? What is this?
Torture, kill, wipe out whites because they are white.
There we go. Have a good one, chat.
To all the killers and the Zork red pillars. For non-pucks and the real right-wingers. Check it out now. Yeah. I got you stuck off the whiteness. We be the Aryans, you heard of us. Blue-eyed, blonde-haired murderers. The North's come equipped for warfare. Beware of my Hyperboreans who got enough shots to share. For all those who infiltrate and impose, blow your entire tribe sky high like the ozone. We don't condone rats who marry their cousin. Every man's a thoroughbred in this land. We be gunning and keep the mud floods running like they supposed to. They come around but they never come close to. I conceal though you hide your names. You're in the wrong place. Parasites like you just get their whole body laced up with bullet holes and such. Speak the wrong words and you will get touched. Put your whole Zork army against my team and I guarantee you it'll be your very last time breathing. You're pleading for mercy, don't move me. You're minor, we're major. You're cheating at the game and don't deserve to be a player. Shrinking back when I call your name out. Who is featherweight? My gunshots will make you levitate. I'm Generation 5 but my mind is older. When I watch Hellstorm my warm heart turns cold. 100 million killed, another story is told, which they fabricated, made up to blackmail and blame us, so we keep paying these Levantine. That's why they're all still alive. It's a lie, go figure. Let this be the final battle in the war for our race. And if I die, I couldn't choose a better vocation, cause I'm fighting for the light against the forces of Satan. See my brothers in Valhalla in a tight situation. And to those who still think there's some good in the do, maybe one more, a lot more should happen to you. Thunder, and ain't no such things as half-Semites. A drop of blood will suffice them. Cause ain't no such things as half-Semites, parasites and anti-white. These 9 times they've shown to be foes, even made speech illegal so they won't be exposed. Lying press banks, sick Hollywood shows. Behind all these crimes a satanic hook nose. And when you look close, you see a hook nose. These Jews with arms fighting together with our Muslim brothers, our natural allies. I see these lying slap at dying whites while they engage in pedophilia and child sacrifice. Ain't no reconciliation, extermination when a single finger leads to complete subjugation, which Europeans don't play. We got no patience for subhuman races. We're bigger than those, so they pull us down scared of the power we hold. Cause we're off to Aldebaran and they're stuck here alone. In just 12 years freedom, look what we achieved. And it took the whole world to bring us back to our knees. Sometimes I really wish Yahweh exists, cause they deserve to burn in hell for all the things they did. Indoctrination changes how your brain reacts. So when you're facing their invaders, you just lay on your back. Let them rape and attack your daughters and wives. But I can promise you, soon they are no longer alive. Sons of Asgard thirsty for retribution. And it ain't gonna be a long march through institutions. Volk hans Gewehr, start the revolution. Turn streets into rivers of blood, final solution. Cause long as I'm alive, I will fight for the eagle. And level everything that stands against my people. Kill cops, bankers, journalists, and politicians. And spare not a single modicum of semitism. And ain't no such things as half-Semites. A drop of blood will suffice. Cause ain't no such things as half-Semites, parasites and anti-white. These 9 times they've shown to be foes, even made speech illegal so they won't be exposed. Lying press banks, sick Hollywood shows. Behind all these crimes a satanic hook nose. And when you look close, to your hook nose.